and it helps you get through the day without the pain that slows you down. I've been wearing mine for 3 months. Let me tell you, they make a huge difference. Even my warm, fuzzy slippers agree. Good Feet, also at goodfeet.com.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with Promix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or Pro Mix?
Everyone, hope you're having a marvelous Monday so far. It is a chilly one, so hopefully you got the layers ready and the sunglasses. We got plenty of sunshine out there, but it is going to be staying on the cool side throughout the day today. We'll only be in the low 40s by lunchtime before topping out in the mid 40s to low 50s across the area. Overnight tonight, once that sun sets and goes down, those temperatures are going down with it. We'll walk out the door to the teens in the mid 20s for your Tuesday. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Have a great day.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
Ruscin and Zach with you on this Monday on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. Marveling at what we saw over the college football weekend.
We did.
Yes.
We marveled.
And beyond.
Out loud.
Yeah, marveling, yeah.
Right.
Really good. Really good. A special hello to our Advantage Platinum Plus members. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Wouldn't they just be Advantage members or Platinum members? Platinum Plus was a strip club.
That's the gag. Yes.
Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yes. Yes.
Not that I know about these things, but
no. You
no clue.
Drink your milk and
right.
Say your prayers and
eat my vitamins, and I go to bed by 8.
That's right. Read a little passage and then call it a night.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yep.
What you do. DQ is here, and not at this. For those,
what happened?
Let's get that off the top.
I was
here.
never getting engaged.
Did he get nervous? Was he staring at the floor a lot? Did he
No.
Did he call it off?
No.
Call it audible.
Yeah, call it audible. He's about to reach for the mashed potatoes, and he goes, yeah.
I was never getting engaged. You guys made up that I was getting engaged.
Damn right we did.
And
killed 20
now
minutes.
People are asking to see the ring.
Well, you better get one.
Yep.
Yeah, see, DQ, you missed the overarching, I guess, motive behind that, which was just to get us through a segment.
Yeah.
Yes. Or on a day we didn't want to work.
My dad
which is most days.
My dad made a joke that the 3 months salary for the ring should happen now because the ring would never be cheaper.
Right.
Price to move.
What was your overall reaction to that?
I thought it was funny.
Okay.
He thought it was funny.
He thought it was funny. Good.
The texts are working, which is good. We're happy to see this today. Zach, you got another one. Kendall wants to homie hop to Notre Dame.
Yeah,
you'll have him.
Come on, Kendall. It's fine. It's fine. Look, a postseason homie hop is like a one-night stand. Just come on.
Well, I mean, for New Year's, everybody's got a one-night stand, right?
It's 3 a.m. and we'll do. That's fine.
Right, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I did.
I mean, another win for small business, the little guy in America, Notre Dame.
And I've remained reticent in my Notre Dame-dom, but I did walk in this morning, first thing, and pop my head into the sales meeting and said, "Good morning, non-playoff people." To which I go, "Oh, ho, 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 ho."
Yeah, they love that, right?
Yeah, they didn't like that at all. But
how many middle fingers did that elicit?
3. Oh, I got somebody. There's somebody double birded me.
Well, that's 4 then.
Yeah. Well, no, one did not.
2 on one person and then a third. I got it. 3. Okay, very good. Yeah, and they're gonna apparently, at least at the time we are speaking, run it back with this same crew.
Yeah,
next year.
Well,
and just hope for the best.
Well, again, this is day one when people have a lot of anxiety about what's going on. There were rumors that Bobby P was rumored to be a candidate.
I saw the back of his head in an airport jetway.
What you saw was an old man walking down a jetway. That's what you saw.
But they said it was him.
That's what you saw. Sam is apparently having surgery tomorrow on his hip.
Yes.
So he will be out for a little bit. And Travis Williams is still employed.
They, I believe I have this correct. They get people walking around like the day of that thing, get them up and moving. Mm-hmm. So I mean, he should be in tip top shape in no time there, with that deal. So that's good to see. As Forest City Joe calls it, no word on if he'll be on the sideline at the Piss Bowl whenever. I mean, that's his words. That's the Forest City Joe's word. So there you go.
Boy, people are on the day after the season ends, the first work day after the season ends. Everybody's in a state of reflection about what they witnessed over the weekend.
I'm feeling a state of loss. Well, because the football season is gone, and I feel like I could have done more.
Okay,
I could have watched more. I could have gambled more. I could have yelled more. I could have done more.
I could,
and it was slipped away.
I could not have gambled more.
No, you couldn't have. I could have gambled more.
I had a good time this weekend. John in Memphis says, growing up as a Catholic, it was always expected that I rooted for Notre Dame, so he's always been a closet Notre Dame fan. Good. Hop on.
There you go. All right.
Let's see here. FedEx guy says DQ Ed Notre Dame will end this season without a ring. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I understand your bitterness. We're us. You're not. I get it. Right. It's fine. That's right. Yes. It's perfectly fine.
Yes. The little guy.
Yep. Out there fighting for America.
And by the way, the one school that didn't try and plant a flag while winning on the road, Marcus Freeman in Notre Dame. You know why? Because they just got a good bunch of kids up there. That's right. What it is. It's a good bunch of kids.
Now, here's a great text now, the 479. Will there be a Hogs Plus documentary on the hip replacement?
They're just going to put the surgery on there, like straight. You're just going to put it on there live, and then you can go back and watch it later. Yeah, that's so what's going to happen there. All right. Yeah. So the people are. So here we are. This is what we've. And the U of A's position is very clear. This is as good as it's going to get. So shut the F up and give us more money. Thank you. No, thank you. They don't even say thank you. Shut up and give us more money.
And
that's it.
And if you don't do what they tell you, they're going to raise your prices again.
Right.
Yeah. You like that? How's 10% more?
Yeah. Shut up and give us more money. This is it. This is as good as it gets. So shut up and give us more money so we can piss away on other stuff we don't need. I mean, it's an amazing business strategy, if you will. It's amazing. It really is. Nowhere can you treat the customers as poorly as you do and get away with it, and the customers keep giving you business.
Well,
remarkable.
Was there any? I watched bits and pieces of it. Was there live anyway? Was there any doubt that when that thing got to the fourth quarter, that Missouri was going to win it? I mean, they Arkansas was better for 2.5 quarters.
When you're in the middle of it, when you're in the fog of war, Missouri just looks so uninterested that you just thought, well, maybe they'll just give up on this whole thing, and there'll be one play made for Arkansas, and that'll be enough. But no, coming out of the 2-minute timeout, you give up a trick play where the quarterback runs the ball directly between the guard and the center for a touchdown, but he still hasn't been touched. This is some of the worst defense that has ever been played. A quarterback run? Are you kidding me?
Well, Derek,
that alone should get a defensive coordinator fired.
Derek, the spin on this is that they let them score so they could get the ball back.
Horse manure. Come on. No way.
And they gave up the 2-point conversion for television.
Oh, of course, right. They gave up the 2-point conversion and cost me the unders, what they did. Somebody, right. I need a pound of flesh on that deal.
Okay, so now we get to the root of the issue, that it cost you money.
They're tippy-toeing around out there on the ice for on the first 3 plays, and I'm like, well, 48, nobody's hitting that. All right, 46, whatever it was. Click, done. Bet Saracen, thank you very much. And then this moron let that quarterback score. And then you give up a 2-point. You know what they're going to do on a 2-point? It's Eli from the tree, sired by Gus. They're going to do pitchy, woo-woo, and then someone's going to throw it to the back corner wide open. That's what they run the same 2-point play. And did they stop it? Hell no, of course they did. But this defense is great, and they need to keep the staff. Please. Please. As far as I can tell with Razorback football, nobody's irreplaceable. Nobody. Coordinators, players, quarterback, they're all replaceable. You could get by without any of them. That's it. That's what I think. You can get by without any of them.
This is only
and the AD's replaceable too, by the way.
Yeah. They're going to have to do some evaluations on a number of different areas, and you're losing. I mean, you're losing arguably the best receiver you've had since Burks and Andrew Armstrong. You're going to have to secure Luke Has because they still won't throw it to him. I'm with you on the Taylor Green thing. You've got to bring somebody in that will push him. Does Malachi Singleton and KJ Jackson stay? I don't know. I don't know what they're. That position. You got to solve that. You better figure out.
He's just a guy. He's just a guy. He's just a guy. He's just a guy. He's not special. You're not going to win 10 games with that quarterback.
We also got to figure out
who's
going to block for them because you can't. You got to revamp that whole thing.
Yeah.
Whatever NIL money you have needs to be in the offensive line.
You mean food coupons? Because that's all they get.
Whatever it is, whatever you roll it up and you start getting off.
Maybe paying the linemen in food isn't a great strategy. Maybe you need to pay them in cash. It always fits. Just saying. All right, 866-285-4005. One day we will look back and laugh at the fact that players were being paid NIL money in food coupons at this school. Maybe we'll look back. Maybe we'll never look back and laugh at that because it'll never stop. I don't know. I don't really know.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code BUY to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code BUY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code BUY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
This is CJ's Trivia Tuesday, presented by CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers in Fayetteville and Russellville.
It's delicious.
There must be 50 customers out there. It's unbelievable.
When all you do are burgers, they have to be the best.
You hear that open every Tuesday on the Morning Rush around 10:45, where we give away a $25 gift card to CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers, which can be used at either the Fayetteville or Russellville location. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do are burgers, they have to be the best.
I'm ready for one of them Butcher Boys.
Yeah, CJ's.
Before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest offerings from the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we're as golf as it gets.
World-class trout fishing is the star of the show at Gaston's White River Resort, where a few days away from all the worries and stress will make all right in your world. Gaston's has friendly, experienced guides to help you land your limit. Enjoy your stay at Gaston's in one of their private cottages, or reserve a lodge for up to 20 people. Call now and let Gaston's help you plan your next getaway on the White River. 870-431-5202. That's 870-431-5202. Or learn more at Gastons.com. Gaston's, a first-class time every time.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit, or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
Gentlemen, success doesn't have to leave you looking and feeling exhausted. At Voxy in Rogers, we help men stay looking confident and on top of their game with Botox. No more tired lines, just a stronger, more rested and defined look without anyone knowing. Get started today with $50 off your first treatment using code VOXY50. Visit VoxyNWA.com. That's V as in victory, OXYNWA.com. Because your face should match your game.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines. We make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by The Good Chair, because and have a place to sit. Get The Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Ernest Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in The Good Chair. Arkansas's football team's regular season came to an end with another loss to Missouri, this time 28-21 in the snow in Como. Arkansas going to finish up 6-6 on the year. Sam Pittman is having hip surgery tomorrow, expects to be ready for the bowl game later this month. Arkansas offensive coordinator Bobby Petrino's name surfaced as a finalist for the University of Charlotte opening over the weekend. Charlotte, they were 5-7 this season, 4-4 in the AAC.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to follow in the footsteps of Biff Poggi.
You'd have to take your sleeves off.
That's tough.
Arkansas basketball team hits the road for a date with the Miami Hurricanes tomorrow in Dade County. Miami 3-4 on the year. They suck. Arkansas is 5-2. Basketball Power Index, however, says Arkansas only has a 47% chance to win the game. We're on the air at 5:30, tip time, 6 p.m.
Okay. And now DQ.
Your poll question that Zach put up for me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who had the worst weekend? Ryan Day, Dabo Swinney, Matt Eberflus.
Yes,
And Mario Cristobal. Ryan Day is winning at 58.1%.
Okay.
30% goes to Matt Eberflus.
He got fired.
Who does he coach?
The Chicago
he
Bears.
did coach the Bears
Oh, yeah.
until Thanksgiving.
I watched that game, actually.
God, what a fiasco.
It was not good at the end.
But they ran it correctly, according to him.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And
So
the Bears, you know what the Bears
lean
did?
into it, man.
Friday, he did his a
9
press
a.m.,
conference, and then they fired him after that. Wouldn't you fire him before the?
You should, but
okay, well, fine.
Is Elf on the Shelf the worst new holiday tradition?
Yes,
it's pretty bad.
I think it's fun.
You don't have kids.
Oh God.
Yet. You'll find out.
I've had to do the Elf on the Shelf, though.
Sucks. It's really stupid. It sucks.
75.8% of people said yes.
See?
If you didn't have to, would you put up with your own nonsense?
No.
70% said no.
No, I wouldn't.
And have you ever finished a jar of Vaseline?
No. I have 6 open tubs of Vaseline in my house. 6!
It is seemingly infinite.
But nobody ever goes to... You never use all of it.
Yeah.
You just buy more.
I even
What
have,
a marketing scheme.
I even have one of the small Vaselines that's just for chapstick, and I'm not even close to finishing that. And I've had it for years. It's probably expired.
Does Vaseline expire?
All makeup products expire.
You also can't use a tube of chapstick because there's still some on there, but you can't raise it above the little plastic part, so you end up just scraping your lips with plastic, and it hurts like hell. So you have to throw it away and start over, and there's still meat on the bone.
I try to use as much as I can because it really bothers me to waste it.
Yeah.
But
That bottom part, though, that's no joke, man.
No, that's the sweet spot.
The bottom
though.
of the chapstick.
Right.
That's not good.
those are your pulse. Go touch grass.
Nate
Thank
has texted, after years of hearing the commercial, I finally had to look up who Joe Bonamassa was. Terrible what you do to us. You're welcome.
There you go. You did.
Now, what you need to do is call the Stadium Shop and tell Robert that Joe Bonamassa sucks.
Yes, right.
He loves that.
But then buy something.
Yes, please.
So you're not
Please.
bothered.
I mean, it is the holidays. We're
Right.
all trying to get by here. So, yeah, a little something for the effort, please. Yes, of course. All right. Thank you. Okay. 21 after the hour, 866-285-4005 is how you can get in touch with us. Brett McMurphy reporting that Sam Pittman will be back. Do you think, what happens first? Hunter sends out a letter from the desk of the AD. Hunter does an interview with 2 of his employees on the radio, which is not the independent press. Or Hunter does an actual press conference with the media.
Or he puts out a he puts out a video on a bus. Because that's what I feel like
That's
we're
more
doing.
likely than him actually doing a press conference and taking the
it
questions.
worked once.
Yeah,
You got rid of the
right.
little guy.
Right. Okay, the way this is going to go is he's going to do a powder puff interview on the radio here in the morning with 2 of his employees because that's independent
Or
journalism.
he'll pick some random podcast in California.
Which is what he can do. That's a safe landing, too. You're right. He will not face the Hutches and the TV people and the independent media in a press conference. He won't do it. He doesn't have the stones to do it. He doesn't have the intestinal fortitude to face these people and explain why he's doing this. He doesn't have it. He won't do it. He won't do it in that forum. Now, he'll do it in a soft landing, propagandized, sanitized PR situation, but he won't do a real interview. He won't go on this show. He won't go on any of the shows, except one. So that's the only thing he'll probably do to explain to the fans who he continues to beg for money, why the hell are you doing this to these people? Anybody want to explain it? Or he might just leave, which would, I don't think there's a lot of skin off of people's backsides if he did leave, honestly. He is becoming less popular with each passing day, it seems to me. With the people, with the fans. He's becoming less popular with every day. And this Calipari thing is not showing the early dividends he was hoping for because they've played 2
They beat Kansas.
They've played 2.
beat Kansas.
That's not a real game.
They beat Kansas.
They've played 2 real games and lost them both. The second one more embarrassing than the first. So you got all that going on. It's just the confidence in him is eroding with each passing day. It
Well,
seems
maybe
like.
there'll be an emergency convocation of the touchdown club, so we can put some stand up down there.
Yeah, you could do some material there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
He's
You
in a
could do
tough
that.
spot. The football team, look, by all measurements, the football team improved. They went from 4-8 to 6-6. By all measurements, they improved. The schizophrenic nature in which they did it, and the loss to Missouri and some of the things that went on during the season. All right, not exactly the way that you had this mapped out. The savior, Bobby Petrino, he was fine. I mean, I'd give him a B as an overall grade. I mean, they're 8th in the league in scoring all games. They're below 10th when you just do league games. So that and the Travis Williams thing, they're 14th in the league in defense. That there were some good moments. The Tennessee moment, obviously being the high point, and then there were some games that they just flat out didn't show up. The thing that's troubling to me is they keep losing 1-score games, and there's a point at which you go, this is what they are. This is what he is.
I believe we're there.
I agree.
This is what he is.
This is what he is.
In the games decided by 7 points or less, they are now 6-16 under Sam Pittman.
Yeah, and I don't know what the. First of all, I don't know. Everybody's got different expectations. What's reasonable? What's way too far on the high end or the low end? I've said for years they should be somewhere between like 9 and 5 wins every year, somewhere in there. They should. But I think the fan base thinks much higher. I think this fan base believes that they are in that upper echelon of the league based on nothing more than a personal opinion. There's some work that needs to be done here. And I don't know if the people in charge right now are the guys to do it.
Well, the football, that's well said. The football program is not that old adage in golf, we don't care what it looks like, put the number down, let's go. You can bounce it off 5 trees, but if you end up with a 3, okay, well, we'll take it, we move on. That's not the way that college football works. College football is and always has been a beauty contest. So how the games play out matters. When you have a bunch of turnovers and sloppiness and bad execution, and it happens over and over and over again, people still aren't willing to blame the players, even though the players are making crap tons of money compared to the rest of us. People still aren't willing to blame the players, so they're going to blame the coaches. And eventually you run out of underling coaches to blame it on, and you start to look at the guy who's in the big desk in the corner and go, well, what are you doing here? Exactly. So it is, from a numbers standpoint, I mean, there is, things have risen year over year, 6 versus 4. But it's also, you've got to, there is absolute certainty that Sam Pittman is capable of putting this program in the ditch again. And then you're right back where you were in 2019. Where you're coming off of a 3 or 4 win season, and you're trying to put the whole thing together again. The object of this game is to make the move like you did with Mike Anderson before the program ends up in the ditch. Yeah. And it doesn't look like that's going to happen with Razorback football, and that's why people are concerned.
Yes or no? Do you think there's more of a disconnect now between the Arkansas fan base and the administration running the program?
150%. Okay. Yes. They have no idea how
I don't
the people
think it's
feel.
a disconnect. I really don't. I think the Arkansas fan base has smartened up to the lies that you've been fed for years and years and years, and you're supposed to do this just out of duty is the reason that you're supposed to give the money to all these sorts of things. Now it's a fan base you're starting to demand. Hey, we want wins. And we don't care what it costs, just get it done.
Right.
And now, they're in a corner where, the propaganda stuff isn't working. Like, right. How do we turn them? How do we turn them? Well, let's give them free, hoodies and
it's
stuff.
It's less effective. It still works on a lot of them.
But the majority of the fan base has woken up to the point
it's less effective than it once was.
That they lie. They will sit and lie to you about things that everything is well. Look, if you're happy with 6-6 or 7-5 or 8-4, or in the occasional 5-7, and this sort of season, if that's what you expect, then you're on board with, hey, man, bring them back. Let's do it again. Let's see if we can get 10% better. If you are thinking this should be an 8 or a 9-win program, you're sitting in your seat looking at that group going, nah. I mean, you're going to turn over, what have they turned over the last 2 years? 30 to 45 players?
Yeah, that's going to happen again. Yeah.
The crazy part is the top programs don't have that kind of turnover.
Right.
There's a retention there. If you're going to turn over 35 to 40 players, that means you're resetting the roster again. There's no cohesion. we saw this weekend. Look, you can spend $33 million on a roster and score 10 points against Michigan. It can happen. You have to get the right guys, and you have to be able to develop the guys and coach them correctly. I don't know if Arkansas is in that spot yet. I don't know that outside of the Blue Bloods, I don't know that many teams have figured out how to keep this going year over year over year over year. Your model is South Carolina. South Carolina, that's a team that got, jobbed by the refs at LSU. They should be in the playoff conversation. But that's your model right there. That's a team with that's similar. That's your model right there. Several former members of your staff on that football team. Look at them. What are they doing? What are some of the teams that are on the fringes? What's Indiana doing? Because whatever Arkansas is doing isn't working right now. And I don't know what the answer is, but I know there's a problem.
Well, you can't get the NIL thing figured out while you have an anti-NIL administration in place. Like, it's not going to work. I mean, you're trying to sell alcohol with prohibitionists running the show. Like, they're never going to be on board with this. No matter what they say, what they act, what they do is it's never going to it's never going to work with that particular with these people in charge in terms of the NIL, which is what you have to have now. Now we learned this weekend that it doesn't guarantee everything because the most expensive teams out there, Ole Miss withstanding, but they've lost earlier. But Ohio State, $40 million down to tubes, didn't beat Michigan. Now still in the playoff, but they didn't beat Michigan.
Ole Miss spent 20-something. They're going to have the best roster in the history of the Music City Bowl.
Texas A&M spends a bunch of money on their roster and everything. They're not going to the playoff. So it doesn't guarantee you anything. But again, this is a beauty pageant, and the way Arkansas loses doesn't sit well with people because a lot of times they beat themselves. And when you're beating yourselves in Game 12, that's bad coaching. You haven't shown any improvement from Week 1 to Week 12. Teams can beat themselves in September, but then they get over it. And we see this all the time when we watch games. As the season goes on, things start to change. And they improve with the good teams later on in the year. And what is Sam? Sam in November is 8-11. It's below 500 in November when the games matter the most. So they are not well coached, in spite of what a senior analyst on TV continued to jam down people's throat over and over again during the summer. This is not a well coached football team when you are making the same things in Game 12 that beat you in Game 2. We don't count Game 1 because it was a glorified scrimmage against Arkansas Pine Bluff. So again, you're right. People are being realized that they're being fed a bill of goods, and they're not responding to it.
What have we said since day one around here? Hope's not a plan, and they're selling you hope.
But it's all they have.
It is what they have.
So you can't sell hope with Pittman or Juracek. You can't really sell hope with those people anymore. So if all you have is hope, then you're out of the hope business right now. Here's another thing that strikes me here. People don't like Eli not because he's successful. Let's go deeper than that. Let's really explore the psychology of this. People don't like Eli because he's a better coach. He's from here and he didn't pick you. That's it. It's as simple as that. You can bring up any antic you want. The root of it is he's one of you. And he didn't pick you, or they didn't pick him, one or the other. They picked the wrong coach. Eli's a better coach than Sam. And anybody who can't see that needs an eye examination. He's the better coach. He's from here, and you don't have him. And that pisses people off. That's what it is.
See, I don't know that a coach necessarily fixes all the ills. I mean, you can bring Nick Saban in here. If you don't give him the proper tools to do it, it doesn't matter.
Well, but if Nick Saban's here, at the bare minimum, you're not still turning the ball over three times in the 12th game of the year.
That I agree with. I think
you don't beat yourself.
Golly, they do that a lot. God, stop putting the ball on the ground. It's not that.
I'm not saying they should be a playoff team, but the fact alone that they show no improvement at basic things from Game 1 to Game 12, that alone should, after 5 years, should make you go, hey, wait a minute. But this is not about, here's the other thing about this decision. This is not about what happens on the field. This is about what happens in the spreadsheet with the bean counters. And right now, they don't have a lot of money because they got to start sharing the revenue next year. And so they're trying to figure all that out, and then they'll figure all this out. And hopefully Sam hasn't ruined this thing too badly by the time they figure this out and they make a move next year. So that's what they're doing. It's a financial thing.
Next year's the last year of his deal. You're
also, how can you bring him back on a 1-year deal? Like, how's that going to go? You have to extend him.
I agree with you.
Or it's Mike McCarthy all over again. He has no respect in the locker room.
I don't know. I don't know what. And I think expecting on a Monday to get all the answers is probably a little unrealistic. There is a bowl game,
especially when a guy's having surgery tomorrow. Yeah, so I don't know when his postseason evaluation is going to happen with Juracek and all.
There's a bowl game to play.
Juracek's going to stay here. I don't even know that.
It's with the bowl game and look, your season's not done yet. So yeah, I totally get that, and the way that the calendar is set up. Hey, National Signing Day is in a couple of days. I mean, you have to project stability to get these guys to sign.
Dan in Mount Ida, he's also a jerk. Yes, but he's not your jerk. If he was a jerk and he was this is the purity test that I always go through when people complain about stuff. Put the shoe on the other foot, and if he did that here, he would be a beloved, godlike figure.
Musselman was a jerk,
but you loved him. But you loved him. But if Drink was Drink, but he was here, and he beat Missouri 4 or 5, you wouldn't say any of this stuff about him. So the criticism isn't valid. He didn't pick you. He got out of the state. You couldn't. That's what it is.
Texas at Oklahoma. Eli's also taking the best Arkansas prospects. That's not his fault. No, you got to do better. You've got to establish relationships with the state's coaches.
Right.
You have to.
Right. I mean, and like he got out, and it bothers people. Everybody. Not that everybody. And I don't want to leave. Nobody wants to leave. But you know what I mean? Like he showed this upward mobility and arrogance that just pisses people off. But if he had arrogance and worked here, no one would care. They'd love him.
Now, Skeeter, noted Missouri fan, points out that Eli is 9-1 the past 2 years in one-score games. You know what that is? Not turning the ball over. That's coaching. That's right. Very simply put, that's coaching. That's a coach who understands, hey, we're playing a tight game here. Let's be conservative. Let's make sure we don't give them the game. If they beat you, they beat you, but we're not going to give it to you. Arkansas has a tendency to put the ball on the ground and they shoot themselves in the foot almost at every turn, and I don't.
That's coaching.
Yeah,
when it happens in September, it's not. When it happens every November, it's coaching. It is. I also heard today that they lost by less to Missouri than last year, so that's improvement.
No.
What the hell does that mean? Well, they lost by less, so clearly they're better. Jeez, God. You see why we're succeeding? Because the bar is so low in the Arkansas media. It's so low that this is why we're succeeding here. My God. Well, I'll be happy. I mean, they only lost by 7 and not, 45. Oh, well, thank you.
Okay, good on us.
Yeah, way to put that in your stocking, huh? Wow. God almighty. There's a lot of people that are out of touch. In the building, in the media, all over the place. There's a lot of people that are out of touch with everything. It's never been more alarming than it is right now. Okay, stand by. We'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas.
Are you having a hard time making it through a day of work without foot pain? Or are things that used to be simple like walking the dog now difficult? You may be thinking there's no way that something as simple as the Good Feet store can help you, like Bill.
My feet would just ache, my back would hurt, my ankles, everything just hurt. And I'd seen the commercial several times before I finally said, I'm going to do this. And I'll be darned if it didn't work. I feel a million times better than I ever did.
Another satisfied customer of the Good Feet store is Wendy.
Since wearing my arch supports from the Good Feet store, my back pain is gone and my feet don't hurt as much. And as I look into the future without pain, I see myself being even more adventurous, joyful, and full of possibility.
Imagine a life without pain. No shots, no surgery, no medication. You've got nothing to lose but your pain. Stop in for a free fitting and test walk today and see what the Good Feet store can do for you. Visit us in Fayetteville or in Rogers. Learn more at goodfeet.com.
To you, a tractor isn't a toy. It's a tool, and you use it all the time. For every application on every job site, or for all the small jobs around your farm. If you're tired of big payments on those tools, it's time to check out a new TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company. With a new TYM, you can get the reliability you need for every job. If you also need something that's versatile, you have to check out the TYM and all the available attachments. It's perfect for any job. And most importantly, you want something that's affordable. Get a new tractor with the same features and capability for less. A new TYM from Tatum Motor Company is unmatched in affordability. Go ahead, compare prices. You'll see the best value is a new TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
The most common form of treatment for the arthritic joints is normally cortisone injections and gel shots and over-the-counter medications. And most patients have tried all of that and are still in pain.
Every day, Dr. Aaron Wolkoff, a QC Kinetics medical director, meets patients who have exhausted every method to get relief. They've been told surgery is their only option.
They want to stay away from that path, and they come to us almost as a last hope. So we're using our own body's properties to help manage pain, to help slow arthritis down, keep the patients active with no downtime, and get them back to what they enjoy doing. I mean, I love what I do.
QC Kinetics regenerative treatments from our board-certified providers help heal and restore aching joints. No surgery, harmful drugs, or downtime. Call for your free consultation today.
Call QC Kinetics 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
The holidays are about family, parties, reflection, appreciation, and joy. At the All-American Steakhouse in Springdale, they join you in looking back at the year. They are so thankful for all the support they've received from Northwest Arkansas. They appreciate that you trust them to host your business meetings, family reunions, wedding receptions, and sports outings. Stop in anytime you're looking for great food, friendly service, and a place that makes you feel at home. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. Great steaks, great sports. On Sunset in Springdale.
Game day is here. Don't let your HVAC system fumble. Call Kinty Jones Heating and Cooling. Their team offers fast, reliable service for both residential and commercial 24/7. From $39 inspections to a Kinty Club membership, Kinty Jones has you covered as Northwest Arkansas's trusted HVAC experts. See for yourself why Kinty Jones Heating and Cooling is rated 4.9 stars by hundreds of happy customers. Visit kintyjones.com to schedule your service. Kinty Jones Heating and Cooling. Excellence in the air.
Looking to get into the holiday spirit? Guess Who Liquor, Bentonville's premier spirit, fine wine, and beer store, has everything you need for your holiday gatherings. From delicious liquor-filled candies and cakes to festive nogs, ciders, and advent calendars, Guess Who has you covered. Find the perfect gift sets, spirit bundles, and more to make your celebration shine. At Guess Who, you'll get the best selection, the best prices, and the best service, all with the convenience of shopping local. So come on down to Guess Who Liquor at Rainbow Curve and find your new holiday favorite.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with Promix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or Promix?
ESPN 99.5.
It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Oh, that's me?
No, it's not you. No,
Sorry.
I
blanked there for a
trying to figure out what to do.
You want to talk about a happier subject?
Not
Basketball?
really.
Never mind.
Not really. No, no, not really.
Basketball had a rough week.
Well, the Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
The Illinois.
Illinois is pretty good.
15 threes.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. 48%. That's horrific. You let a team score. That's not bad. That's horrific. You let a team score 48% from three in a real game?
Yeah.
Not a fake game, a real game.
Hey, they beat Kansas.
That's awful.
They beat Kansas.
They didn't beat Kansas in a real game. Stop it with this nonsense. Stop it with this.
They beat Kansas.
Oh.
And they beat UMass by 74.
Ooms. You may even score. They beat them.
Not today.
Yeah. Who did Ooms play over the weekend? UConn.
How'd that go? Oh, jeez.
About
Did
right.
you see his press conference?
He's a baby. I can't stand him. Oh God, he is the expiration on a date on him has come
on
and
Danny
gone.
Hurley.
He was a fun
done
little
with him.
guy for a while, and now he's just a genuine pain in the ass. I cannot stand Dan Hurley. He can't lose enough for my liking.
We're not doing any more MTEs. Good. Don't. Nobody wants to see you.
Oh, is that the MTE
multi-team events?
Is that the 3-game and 3-day fancy way of saying it? Well, good.
MTEs. Good. Stay in stores.
I bet the people in Maui would love to never see you again after the way you behaved there. I mean, honestly, they're not going to invite USC back anytime soon either. I bet after the way Musselman showed his ass out there 2 years ago. Fine. And this is not a penalty to anyone, by the way. That UConn's not going to any MTEs.
I was watching. This is no joke. I was watching the St. Mary's USC game. It was 17-16 St. Mary's. The final score was 71-36.
Yeah.
I fell asleep. It was 17-16.
I never liked him. And
71-36.
This is making me so happy. I can't even tell you. I never liked him.
Can you imagine what his post-game radio interview was like? If they have one.
Do they have a radio? Are their games on radio?
I don't know.
USC?
I don't even know what channel I was watching them on. But my God.
FS9.
DQ, we just got 4 texts in a row. Did you say yes? Go.
There was no question.
Yeah. So there you go.
Move on, people,
Yeah,
please.
it
We're
didn't
cooking
happen.
here, all right? Come on. We're cooking here. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
don't know.
866-285-4005. That's another thing to blame Juracek for. He unearthed he brought in the scourge of that was the Musselman era.
Well,
here.
they did get to 2 Elite Eights.
They won, but I mean they were a pain in the ass on the way there. I mean, it was just
it had a very short shelf life.
Yeah, it's as one of them expect. Yeah, that's what happened. And then they turned around and lost to New Mexico. I don't know if you watched that.
I did not know. I've given.
Maybe they're not going to MTEs either.
Wow,
what a loser! Get out of here! Come on, 36 points. Oh my God,
21 after I fell asleep.
They start league play this week.
Oh God,
I forget who they play. Washington or Oregon or somebody.
They're going to the Big Ten.
Yeah, they're in the Big Ten.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
that
correct.
means like Purdue, Illinois.
Yeah, can you imagine
Michigan State?
Can you imagine being on a flight with him back from Rutgers on a Tuesday night after getting your head kicked in?
They play the late game. They play like an 8 p.m. start in Piscataway, and they have to fly all the way home.
Oh my God, he's going to be more miserable than ever. I can't wait to get those stories one day. Because occasionally, there's a booster or two on those plane rides with him. And I bet it was just misery with that guy. I mean, most of his life was miserable. I mean, just imagine a plane ride after a loss. Holy
71-36 loss. Yeah.
Holy moly.
That was a little
But
rough.
hey, thanks for the Elite Eights. You can win and still be a pain in the butt away from the, that's, the things aren't mutually exclusive or whatever. All right. Anyway, yeah, that was fun. Hey, I got a solution for all this flag stuff too, by the way.
And we're talking about the flag planting.
Can we, first of all,
okay, let's set some basic ground rules.
Okay.
You can't plant a flag in turf.
How stupid. Now, I want to give the players credit because I did notice a piece of evolution from the players. We're no longer hitting people in the helmet with closed fists. We're using open hands now. That is progress. However, we have undone that progress by trying to plant flags with no... By the way, these flagpoles don't have the little pointy thing on the end into a turf field. You can't do that.
No, you can't. There's
Concrete, you
concrete over there.
morons.
Yeah, it's got like a rubber base and it's got concrete in there. The one guy, the guy from Arizona State, snapped the pitchfork in half because it has points and he went to slam it into the turf there at Arizona and he snapped the points off.
Right.
Not great. Not a good look. Now, I did you see the Ohio State Michigan fight?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm guessing this all started because somebody was carrying around the Michigan flag and was getting ready to plant it, and an Ohio State player grabbed it, and that's when the melee started.
Right.
Am I getting that
guys
correct?
being dudes. That's all it is. It's just guys being dudes.
Now, if you're Ohio State, get off the field, man. You had 60 minutes to settle this. You were not brawling in the fifth quarter. I know that's a tradition at some places, but dang, you just got whooped. You got worked by a bad football team.
Yeah.
You have to just get in the locker room. And Ryan Day just stood there and watched it.
Yeah.
He just sat there and watched the whole thing go on. Like,
well, I heard if they fire him, this isn't his responsibility.
No.
So I mean, why get in there and risk? Why sacrifice this body for a collection of stiffs? You know what I mean? The Roger Dorn plan. All right, we'll talk about all of this further here. Forest City Joe is on the phone here. Hi, Joe.
Gentlemen, I got to tell you, this weekend it's already been the final straw for me as far as having any hope for this program. But this is it's unreal how bad we are. It's unreal what the administration is willing to allow to go on. And yeah, there are a lot of things going on in college football, this and that. But I want to ask you gentlemen one thing. Ole Miss, for the last, 50 years since the Johnny Balt days, have struggled big time in football. They could have just threw their hands up and given up too. They've won 10 games the last 2 years, including 9 this year so far, and I think they'll win their bowl game if they don't make the playoffs. They're in the playoff hunt and stuff. If it can be done at Ole Miss, and people say, well, Mississippi produced more players, but there are also 2 SEC teams in Mississippi who have to share the players, and mostly Alabama, Auburn, and these type teams comes in and takes some of the better players out of the state. So that excuse is gone. There's no reason for Arkansas not to be able to compete with teams like Ole Miss, Mississippi State, and they beat Mississippi, Ole Miss, Missouri, and all these type people. That's absolutely no reason. But my main thing is, I know the board is, but who's on the board of trustees? Who's Hunter Yurchek's boss? Because if what I'm hearing is true after what he let go on with Musselman last year, Derek, tell me if I'm wrong about this. Last year, when Musselman looked like he didn't care and it looked like he was trying to get out from the start, and I was saying it early in the season, because there were rumors everywhere, not only at USC, but any job basically that come open. And Hunter Yurchek let that thing go on all year. You know what Frank would have done? Frank would have fired his ass. He wouldn't have had to wait on this. He wouldn't have had to wait till the end of the year. Hunter Yurchek let him ride this thing out, didn't fire as you know what, and he drug it out so long he looked in the cow, and the way things look in basketball right now, it's got to get better, even that's so bad. What I'm saying is this man is messing up everything, and now we hear rumors, he's trying to get out. I heard someone say this morning that he tried to get that Texas A&M job, and they rejected it. Now he's trying to get the South Carolina job. Frank told Houston Nutt one time, when the plane was waiting on him to go to Nebraska, that if he did it again, he was out of here. If he flirted again with anybody, he was out of here. This guy, his bosses, need to get him in check and get him out of here. I'm talking about Hunter Yurchek. I'm past Sam Pittman. We've been knowing for a couple of weeks now, if not longer, that he's coming back here. Even with this, in my opinion, disgraceful record that he has here. I want you gentlemen to tell me one thing. What, as a head coach, does Sam Pittman bring to the table? What does he bring that's so good that he's going to be given his 6th year to hopefully win more games than he did this year? What does he bring to the table?
A low cost point.
Yeah, he's cheap. He's cheap.
Yeah, I understand that, but what does he bring to the table as a coach is what I'm asking you
as
gentlemen.
a coach, nothing. No.
He's
cheap.
If he
you got him on the sale rack.
Tomorrow, name anybody that would hire.
He's cheap.
No one would.
He's cheap.
This is purely a financial move, Joe. This has nothing to do with they believe in his ability to lead a program. They are pinching pennies right now because they have to write a check to the players starting next summer. And they don't know how that's all going to look.
Let me ask you this. Doesn't North Carolina have to write a check? firing Mac Brown? Doesn't
Yes.
West Virginia have a check, write a check?
Yes.
Firing Neil Brown?
Yes.
Doesn't
All
these
that's
people
true.
that's firing their coaches have to write a check?
Yes, they do. Yes. Yes.
So Arkansas is not the only school that has to write a check.
Nope.
Why they look like they're the only school choosing to let this go on?
Yeah.
Joe, can I offer a compromise?
We got to leave it there because I got to do a read here.
I'd like to do it a compromise, Joe. Come homie hop over to the Notre Dame. You can spend the playoffs with me, and then we'll reconvene next summer.
There you go. Yeah. Homie hop to Notre Dame. Thank you, Joe. 866-285-4005. The Check H Buffet is the perfect venue there in Russellville for birthdays, anniversaries, corporate gatherings, and all of that fun stuff. They can customize the event package just for what you need and want, and they have exceptional service to make sure the event is a success for everybody. Contact them today and get it all ironed out for you at the Check H Grill and Buffet, 1105 East Main Street, Russellville, Arkansas. Check H Grill and Buffet. CheckHBuffet.com. Enjoy life. It's delicious. Okay. We will continue with this rocket ship to nowhere here on ESPN Arkansas after these words.
On ESPN Arkansas, download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball, NHL to UFC. Head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot. It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill. So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Collin Ray Drive into Queen, Arkansas. Swark Liquor, we promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
On ESPN Arkansas, download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers or Griggs Covington in Farmington.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. I'm talking about the Limbird team. Tara Limbird Real Estate Group has sold over $1 billion in real estate. Tara's team can give you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Tara's high-octane marketing to sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Hey everyone, Braden Webb here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. You may remember me from my days playing baseball for the Hogs. Now I'm hitting home runs for AAA Business Systems and enhancing the ways company do business in our area. If you want to partner with the best office technology provider in Northwest Arkansas, call me today at 479-442-4185. Let's win together, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Your home is your biggest asset. So when you decide to add a sunroom, a patio cover, a new driveway, or new windows, you need to call a company you can trust. Sawyers has been part of your community for over 30 years. They're insured, licensed, and have 100% financing for all of their products. Take all the worry out of your next project. Call Sawyers and let them handle it from permitting to completion. Sawyers, serving the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas with a full showroom located in Fort Smith or online at sawyers-sunrooms.com.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, you need to head to Cassano's. Every pizza is made from scratch with the freshest ingredients and served the way you want it. And while you enjoy that perfect slice, catch all the games. Cassano's is your premier sports bar with lots of TVs showing all your favorite teams. Your place for the best pizza, coldest drinks, friendliest service, local events, and entertainment. It's Cassano's Chicago-style pizza.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin. Zach Arns. With DQ. Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Oh, here we go. Because a 4-day weekend was enough. Wasn't enough. We're looking like 4, 6, 8 more days.
I could have used 2 more.
Yeah, that'd be fine, right?
I don't know about DQ, but I could have used 2 more days.
In the old days when I was younger and, driven and motivated, like a 4-day weekend killed me. Couldn't wait to get back at the microphone. And now I'm like, whatever.
Okay. DQ, could you have used 2 more days?
I do not feel that way.
Really?
You wanted to come back.
No, I was saying I don't feel like you did when you were younger.
Okay. I see. Oh, yeah. You couldn't wait to crack the mic open.
2, 3, 4 more days.
Yeah.
Okay. But you'd still want to get paid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure that I understood the exchange on that.
Okay, good. There you go. I feel like there's still some meat on the bone on the flag planting deal. This is one of the most idiotic things. I didn't know where this came from. Like, was this in the video
Baker
game?
Mayfield.
That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And this weekend was the weekend everyone decided to do it?
It just happened en masse this weekend.
I thought it was in the video game. That's why it was so popular all of a sudden.
No. Baker did it when he was at Oklahoma when they went to Ohio State.
Yeah. By the way, one of these nudniks that came in here, there's not concrete under a turf field. Shut up. What are you doing? Johnny Buzzkill here. Don't you understand good comedy when you hear it? Let me fix that. Don't you understand mediocre comedy when you hear it? I mean, come on. We're cooking here.
Still might be shooting a little high on that.
We're cooking here. Please. 866-285-4005. You want to get in here on Ruskin and Zach. I've never seen a more feckless leader of an athletic department than the one they got here. I mean, good Lord. He lets Musselman do whatever he wants. He's letting...
he may not be in charge anymore.
I don't know if he was ever in charge. So, he is not... I get it. You don't want to be like the taskmaster that's like the busybody micromanager, but you got to at least do something.
Well,
at some point,
remember,
and show you're in charge.
Remember in 21 when they were going to Elite Eights and the football team was 9-4 and going to Orlando, he was out in front of virtually everything. He was on top of it all.
He led the field storming against Tennessee.
Yes. So
he's not a leader. He's a fanboy. He's a rah-rah guy.
Well,
he should never be in charge of a supermarket, much less an athletic department worth $180 million.
He's also playing a giant game of whack-a-mole. I mean, to be real honest. I mean, he's got fires that he has to put out in virtually every sport, the big ones. And football is the front porch of your athletic program. It's the one that everybody sees most often. And right now, it's 6-6. I mean, we're making it sound like they went 3-8. They did not. They went 6-6. My favorite argument is, well, they could have won 9. They also could have lost 9. Everybody forgets that there's a flip side to that. I mean, they could have. Tennessee should have beaten them. Tennessee's a better team. But hey, that night was your night. And so on and so forth. You got to fix football. You have to, and I don't know what the answer is. I don't think I think there's this assumption that if you bring a new guy in, a new face, with a big name, that just money is going to follow. I think that's a very cautionary tale. I think what's his name? Calipari came in with a sponsor, and that's why basketball got all the great press in the spring. I don't know that in football that's possible.
I will say this: they are at their best at selling hope. We saw it all during the summer with Calipari. Now games are happening. They can't hide the games from us, so some of that hope is starting to show a few cracks in the facade. During the beginning of any football season or coaching regime or whatever, they are really great at packaging and selling hope. It's what they do best. Then, unfortunately, the games start, and hope starts to erode because the performance is not good. There is no way to sell hope by bringing back coordinators and a quarterback who is a middle-of-the-road at best SEC quarterback. At best. And at worst, he's a turnover machine. 16 of 16 protecting the ball as a quarterback in this particular league at his worst. At his best, he's 8th. That's not, you can't package and sell that as hope, which is what they are the best at over there.
So
play to your strength.
If you were bringing 65 guys back off a 6-6 team, your quarterback's coming back, and you knew you were going to have all of these guys, you could go, another year, so on and so forth. You're going to turn over half your roster, and you're right back where you started. You've got to go out, you got to do all these evaluations, hope you hit on these guys. I can't tell you the number of names that we heard during the spring. Oh, this guy's going to be big, and this guy's going to be big. And they get into actual games, and it's just like, they're fine. There's going to be mass turnover. Taylor Green, I hope he stays because I think for his career, staying put is the best thing that can happen. He left, but he got replaced at Boise State. They got better. He needs coaching. He needs consistency. Hopping around from job to job is not going to make him a better football player. If he stays, he'll be better. But you got to fix the offensive line, and that's the only way Taylor Green gets better is if you fix the 5 guys in front of him.
I think he's totally replaceable.
No. Guy. Everybody's
he's
replaceable.
just a guy. He's just a guy. I mean, that's what I think. He may be a very nice guy, but on the football field is where I'm evaluating, and he's just a guy.
Every player on that roster is replaceable. I totally agree. But if you're going to move forward with him, if that's the plan, if you're going to keep your coordinators together, your position coaches, the whole thing, if you're going to keep the band together, you have to create an air of consistency, which they haven't had in a while. I mean, Bobby Petrino at this time last year was up in Springfield. So you want to create an air of consistency, and you want to keep him in a routine so that he can grow and get better. If if suddenly your offensive coordinator leaves, well then we've got this upheaval. He's got to go through the learning curve again, and you may be back in September right where you were. That schedule next year is brutal. I just looked at it. 3 wins is what I can point at and go, okay, they're going to win those 3 games. Everything else is a toss-up.
Right.
So you need everybody on the same page going forward once your bowl game's done.
Here's a good text from Matt in Huntsville. He believes Taylor Green's making $700K. If he comes in and wants $1.5 million because of the revenue sharing, are you going to give him $1.5 million or do you let him walk? I let him walk.
Bah. Yeah. I mean, you're not worth $1.5 million.
This is what's going to be interesting to me, and I don't keep up with recruiting. I don't care. To me, it's a tremendous waste of time. to follow all that stuff because it doesn't. I mean, it never comes up here, so there's no point in getting into it. But here's what I'm interested: if they did make, even if they pursued, well, they don't even have to get one. But if they pursue one of these quarterbacks that's going to be in the portal from another school who's had success, it tells you what they think about what they got, which is he's replaceable and just a guy. I'm going to keep I want to keep an eye on that. I want to be curious. I'm not saying. I'm just using this as an example. I'm not insinuating anything. But Liberty's QB's in the portal today, and he's probably not coming here. But just as an example, if someone like that, and there's going to be more of them in the coming days that become available, if they pursue, if they, go a courting, flirting, heavy petting, whatever you want to call it. If they kick the tires on another quarterback, it's going to tell you everything we need to know about what they think of their quarterback situation.
I also think you have to look at the rest of that room and go, is Malachi Singleton going to be happy sitting on the bench for another year?
Right.
Is, KJ Jackson going to be a guy that's willing to sit on the bench for another year? And the answer at that position is probably no.
My thing on Singleton, and listen, it's very limited action. I understand that. But I like him a lot. I mean, he went down and won the Tennessee game when Green got hurt. Mm-hmm. He went down there and scored that touchdown, and he won the game for you. He made the play. You need a quarterback that will make a play to win a game.
Yeah.
He did it. Taylor Green hasn't done it very often. So, I mean, now if Singleton comes to me and says he wants $1.5 million, I'm thinking about it based on what I've seen in in limited action. Now he's the backup, and everybody loves the backup, and I understand all that.
Most popular player on the team.
But man, they did not show any lack of belief when he came in those games. Like they still were engaged, and maybe even more so.
If you got a competent, well-coached offensive line, do you think Taylor Green can win a couple of games, get you to 7 or 8? I do.
I don't know. How many guys is he going to throw up behind him on crossers?
I hear you. I hear you. But you'll be able to run the ball better. You'll be able to do more things. Right. You'll be able to get him on the edge. The thing that happened to him about halfway through the season was he was getting hit so much. The minute an opposite color jersey flashes in front of his face, he starts curling up.
I believe
Or he tries to bail.
Yeah, he didn't trust anybody out there except number 2.
Because he kept getting hit.
Right.
So you've got to get him, you've got to make sure that he's comfortable. He's not a natural pocket passer. He just isn't.
Now, is this a decision they need to make quickly?
Yes.
So, like in the next 48 hours, they got to. Are we going in with this guy, or are we going to be in the market looking for something else?
From what I understand, the exit interviews have taken place or are taking place. Everybody kind of knows what their situation is. If Taylor Green is coming back, you're going to take him and you're going to go get ready for the bowl game, and you're going to go, okay, this is the guy we're rolling with in 2025.
So you got to you got to figure out pretty early here, pretty soon, pretty urgent. We got to put parts around this guy to make it successful.
Yeah, and then you got to go to
Malachi. Includes getting 2 tackles that are worth.
Then you got to go to Singleton, and you got to go to Jackson and go, he's staying. You guys are probably going to be 2 and 3 again.
No, and then they're going to pursue opportunities.
Probably you've got a freshman coming in, and Grayson Wilson, the kid from Conway, Grayson Wilson, who's supposed. I've been told by coaches who know what they're talking about that he's actually undervalued, like he's a 3 or a 4-star, and they think he's a guy who is legit 5-star if he was a little bit more open about his recruiting to some of the pundits.
Okay, all right.
They think he's the real deal.
So this is going to happen pretty quickly here because we got the portal opening. This
next week?
I thought it was this week.
Is it this week?
I thought it was.
Oh my God, it is this week.
Isn't that right?
God, yeah. I'm looking at the wrong week.
We'll get to this. Let's see here. Monday, December 9th. Right,
okay, so it's a week. It's a week from today. I thought it was the 4th.
Yeah, December 9th. So they got a week here to figure out where they are.
Texter just brought up a good point. I mean, if you're coaching Taylor Green, Andrew Armstrong's gone. You can't stare down one receiver. I'll tell you, the first guy you got to have the conversation with is Luke Haas. I got a feeling, and I don't know this for sure, but I got a feeling that Luke Haas is a little tweaked about his usage in this particular offense.
Yet they don't use him.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
Luke Haas is a good football player. I don't know if he's a great football player, but he is a good football player that was highly thought of coming into this year, and you barely used him.
Yeah,
if I'm Luke Haas, I'm asking a lot of questions, and I want a lot of guarantees, and I want a lot of money.
Yeah,
I would go somewhere where the tight end is used for less.
Yeah,
without certain guarantees.
Yeah. All right. But, I mean, what they're best at, this is what I would love to have explained to me. Like, they're not good at delivering football success. But what they are really good at that school is packaging and selling hope. And I don't know how you do it with this arrangement. I'd love to have that explained to me. How do you sell hope with this? Because they're really good at bringing in new people and selling hope based off of that. Calipari, Petrino, etc. Although the Petrino bounce didn't last as long as I think they thought it would. But anyway, there was a lot of excitement at the time, about a year ago, when that deal was made, and he had to sit there and by Sam at the basketball game while Sam was feeling completely emasculated because the most popular guy in the room was not him. But I was just like, I don't like. They are I'm giving them credit. They're really good at selling blind optimism and hope. How does this arrangement help them do that? I don't really. I don't understand. I'd love to know the rationale behind all that. Okay, but 14 minutes after the hour, 866-285-4005. Busy day here on Monday. Busy day. DQ has the controversial checkmarks segment coming up.
Do the right thing, you coward.
The 4 o'clock hour.
Do the right thing.
On another note, I saw the Hallmark Chiefs movie over the weekend,
I want to talk
and I'm prepared to review that.
Because I'm not comfortable with this at all.
I saw it, and I have thoughts on that.
Your trumpeting of this movie was alarming to me.
Well, something really funny happened in the movie.
A Hallmark? But why were you watching a Hallmark
Well, it
movie?
happened to me because I'm going to tell you an embarrassing thing about myself. I pulled a Zach with this movie.
I don't like the way that was phrased.
I did. I thought I was watching one thing, and I was very, kind of solemn that this is the last time I will see this person, only to find out that they're not actually dead. So I will explain.
Okay, all right. That's pulling Zach in.
I will explain all of this coming up here in a moment. 866-285-4005 is how you can reach us here on Ruscin and Zach. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app, and if you make a little wager on your favorite team or event or whatever, Bet Saracen is right there on your phone. They've got all the football stuff, odds on the Heisman and NFL MVP and all that stuff. Basketball's on there, Bet Saracen app. Remember, Vegas odds are fine, but you got to be there to legally bet those odds. And Arkansas law prevents the big, gross national apps from operating in our state. So for the most accurate and up-to-date sports wagering info, you got to be on the Bet Saracen app. Just go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen. Or go to BetSaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen, or BetSaracen.com. Stay where you are.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
That is my sense of humor coming across.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Here's Brooke Burke for Skechers' new Workout Walker footwear.
Do you know the world's #1 most popular form of exercise? It's walking. So you'd think that there would be tons of performance sneakers specifically made for walking, but there aren't. However, one company has you covered, Skechers, the comfort technology company, with their newest performance walking sneaker, Skechers Workout Walker. And it takes walking footwear to new heights. Because Skechers Workout Walker is fully loaded with all the technology you need to get the most out of your walk. It starts with a carbon-infused plate in the sole to add more spring to your step. Plus, it has Skechers Hyper Burst foam for unbelievable cushion with incredible bounce. Plus, Workout Walkers feature Goodyear rubber for enhanced traction and durability, and Arch Fit insoles with podiatrist-certified arch support for amazing comfort step after step. Make your walking workout more comfortable than ever with Skechers' new Workout Walker. Find them for men and women at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. there is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at tra.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Guys, struggling with acne, dandruff, or hair loss? Stop waiting for an appointment. Voxy Skin RX has you covered with virtual visits tailored just for men. Connect online with a skin expert, get a personalized plan, and have your prescription sent straight to your door. It's that easy. Just snap a few pics, answer some questions, and get back to feeling confident. Visit VoxyNWA.com. That's V as in victory, OXYNWA.com. Get clear skin without the hassle with Voxy.
If you're interested in continuing your involvement in high school athletics and want to make some extra money, what better way to do so than by becoming an official? For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
Football season is here, and that means early morning and late nights cheering on your favorite team, but don't tackle game day on an empty stomach. Head over to Einstein Brothers Bagels, where every bite is a win. From their fresh baked bagels and signature schmears to hot savory breakfast sandwiches, Einstein Brothers has everything you need to fuel your day, whether you're tailgating or watching from home. Visit Einstein Brothers today and grab your game day essentials. Einstein Brothers Bagels, where champions eat breakfast. Find your nearest location at einsteinbros.com.
World-class trout fishing is the star of the show at Gaston's White River Resort, where a few days away from all the worries and stress will make all right in your world. Gaston's has friendly, experienced guides to help you land your limit. Enjoy your stay at Gaston's in one of their private cottages or reserve a lodge for up to 20 people. Call now and let Gaston's help you plan your next getaway on the White River. 870-431-5202. That's 870-431-5202. Or learn more at Gastons.com. Gaston's, a first-class time every time.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We are as golf as it gets.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
With over 30 years of experience, 50 Meadows Floors and More can turn your home into a showplace. Whether you're in the market for carpet, tile, hardwood, luxury vinyl planks, or custom showers, 50 Meadows Floors and More can take care of you. Locally owned and operated on Highway 62 West in Farmington, 50 Meadows Floors and More is ready to serve you with an outstanding selection and service that is second to none. Give them a call today at 479-306-8495. Receive 10% off if you mention this ad on ESPN Arkansas. 479-306-8495.
Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling. Make sure your heating and cooling systems are always running at their best. From expert maintenance to emergency repairs, replacements, and same-day service, their certified technicians keep you comfortable year-round. Right now, enjoy Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling seasonal tune-up special for just $69. Call 479-435-5039 today. That's 435-5039. Veterans, active military, and first responders get a 15% discount. Count on Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling.
ESPN 99.5.
Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
You ready? You ready?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Back here at 22 minutes after 3 on a big Monday here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. You know, we talked about this, and we'll get to the call in a second. I just want to plant this seed in somebody's ear. You know, we talked about the Sam and Larry holiday special, which is a fine idea.
Yeah.
But I think a better idea is the Jimmy Sexton holiday special. Think about it. It works every year. We could play it for until infinity.
In perpetuity. Yeah.
It would work every year. The Jimmy Sexton holiday special, where Jimmy tries to suck every bit of money he can out of these moronic athletic directors across the country. It'd be a lot of fun.
Okay.
And we'd have, like, you know, ice skating penguins or something. You know, something.
The Norman Bates dance.
Something seasonal. Yes,
Sure.
that's right. Yeah, exactly. Just think about it. The Jimmy Sexton holiday special from Ruscin and Zach. All right, I'm going to work on one of these days. I'm going to get time and work on this stuff.
Okay.
I don't know when that's going to be, but I need your help. We need a story. We need a story, and then I'll go right.
Yeah, we need an idea.
We need a story. Right. We need to storyboard this thing out. Where are my magic markers? Who said that? Where did I get that?
DQ.
Oh, it's a Seinfeld. It's a Seinfeld.
That's why I don't know.
Yeah. I need my magic markers. We'll storyboard it, and I'll go write the darn thing. Probably in a weekend. Just lock myself. I'll be like a Bryan Cranston in that movie where he's the writer. I'll just sit in the bathtub, clothed, of course.
Thank you.
And write and smoke. Write, smoke, and drink, and just get the whole thing done. Right there. Boom.
In a weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What was that guy's name? He was one of those blacklisted screenwriters back in the day.
Fatty Arbuckle's all I got.
No. He was no. That's a different deal. Yeah. It wasn't Capote. It was something else.
Truman Capote? All right.
No. It was I don't know. All right. It'll come to us. We got to let's go to the phone.
Okay.
Sir. Yes, sir. Sterling's on the phone. Hi, Sterling. Good afternoon.
Hey guys. First, I want to touch on the pod before I talk about all the fights this weekend. The pause is out of those 12 teams. I think 11 spots are filled. You don't know all the teams, but I think 11 spots are spoken for.
Yeah.
And I know some people disagree. I mean, I think SMU is in regardless of what they do. I think Indiana's in. But in my opinion, the key game is the ACC championship game, what Clemson does. If Clemson loses, that opens the door for 4 teams. I think Miami, Alabama, Ole Miss, and South Carolina would be the 4 for that last spot. But I think the funny thing is that the spots, it's not, everybody's talking about 12 teams and it's better than 4, but again, the spot, there's not much drama, I guess what I'm trying to say. To me, of course, you got the Big 12 and the Mountain West, the winners in type games, but as far as just people just coming out of nowhere and getting in, it's not, it's really not there. But as for those fights this weekend,
yeah.
Listen, I don't condone any fighting going on, but I am like this when it comes to flag planting. It didn't just start this weekend. People just start fighting and had a melee in Columbus this weekend was the main difference. And I'm of this opinion, we give trophy games and we give trophies out. If it draws that much emotion, if it makes you that mad to want to throw hands, let's just make it a tradition that the road team that wins these rivalry games get to plant the flag on the middle of your entry.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, the home team could win, and then this wouldn't be a thing.
Right, and just stand there and make the home team sit there and watch them plant it. And then shake hands and go your merry way.
Yeah.
But make this a legal thing. Don't go about banning it and stopping it. We give trophies out. I mean, that don't piss people off to want to fight when they see the other team get your trophy. What piss you off is them putting a flag that can't. In a lot of places can't stick, and like at Ohio State and other places that have the turf, it won't stick anyway. But if it draws that much emotion, let's just make that be the thing. If that's your motivation, it's just not to win a trophy, not to just win the game, just to win the game, to prevent them from planting that flag in the middle of your field, then I think that should be a new tradition. Like cutting down the net. The new tradition is we went on the road, we put our flag right there on the 50, right on that big M. If you're going to, because Texas did it to Michigan earlier this year. It happened to Michigan themselves this year. Baker Mayfield did it, and no, I mean, it wasn't a problem until people want to start fighting over it. So don't ban it. Let's make it legal. And if you want to stop it, you got 60 minutes.
That's
you got 60 minutes.
Absolutely.
To stop it.
Otherwise, we can get Aaron Andrews out there for the flag planting ceremony.
That's right. That's right. You can do a ceremony.
Yeah.
And that's just my opinion. I mean, most people disagree. They rubbing it. Listen, I don't condone rubbing it in people's faces and getting in their personal space and taunting them. But planting the flag in the middle of the field, make it a ceremony.
Hey, they do love a good on-field ceremony at this school.
Yeah, they do.
Their favorite words are "Please direct your attention to the field."
Exactly.
Out.
And we promote it. Everybody loves talking about how much we hate so-and-so and the clean old-fashioned hate. We hate Texas, upside down, hook 'em and all that. Don't ban it. Encourage it and make it a ceremony. Y'all guys have a great day.
Thank you, Sterling. Yeah, that was a. Well, you had something else. I hit the button there. Sorry about that, Sterling. Thank you for the phone call. Yeah, this was one of the great hypocrisies of the weekend. Is they spend 4 hours talking about how these two teams hate each other, and then when they fight at the end of the game, they're like, "Oh, this is a shame.
How could you?
Nobody wants to see this." Well, if they don't want to see it, quit showing it. I mean, of course we want to see this. You have built this up for days and weeks, how much these teams hate each other, and then they're going to fight. Of course we want to see that.
But they're also talking about how this isn't football and it's not good for the sport. And then, of course, they show the highlight over and over and over and over again.
The clutching of pearls was just, it was so ridiculous over the weekend. Oh, what a terrible display. Classless. You know, I mean, all week you tell these two hate each other. You know, Ryan Day says the two most painful days of his life are when his dad died at 9 years of age and losing to Michigan. And then they fight at the end. I mean, of course it's going to happen. Oh,
yeah.
Nobody wants to see this terrible display.
Dustin's right. Gus Johnson had that real Karen, I need to speak to your manager.
Yeah. Gus wanted a comment card. Yeah. That's right. Exactly. What a joke, these TV people, man. Oh, man. This is ridiculous.
ADQ. Tommy Kraft follows Chad Morris on Twitter. Discuss.
How did you find this piece of information?
Man, I'm everywhere.
Okay.
Or I'm nowhere. I don't know. I saw that and I'm like, wow, okay. That's a strong play.
Yeah.
How did Texas State do, by the way? How'd they finish up?
Because
weren't they picked to win their league, and I think they went like 7-5.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's the Morris effect.
No, right. That's right. Now, here you go, Abner. Please direct your attention to the midfield for the ceremonial post-game Donnybrook.
Absolutely. Do it like
line everybody up at the 40 and let's go.
Style.
Yes.
Just make it like the movie 300.
Or we could make it like West Side Story and everybody lines up at the 45 and they start dancing instead of fighting, like the Jets and the Sharks did. We could do that.
Always comes back to Broadway for you. No, please don't do that.
Come on, that'd be great. Yeah.
Was Sark the only one with class this weekend?
No.
No, he was not.
No. I would, you know what I would love? If you root for the show, you want Eagle Eye to continue to be a villain. Because
of course.
People hate him, right? Okay. Wouldn't it be great if, a certain coach up in Missouri needs a quarterback next year? So wouldn't it be great if not only after the game when he was speaking face-to-face to Talon, he was apologizing for the name thing, but he was also saying, "Hey, we could use it next year." And he goes upstairs.
So what are you doing later? You want to
go grab a bite? You want to go grab some Shakespeare's pizza later? I mean, we talk about things, talk about life.
Get one of those square pizzas.
That would make me laugh. I would be on the floor laughing so hard. What I think. Oh man. And the the pepper spray thing was a new fun wrinkle to the
that
equation too.
And it was wild because the Columbus, the University of, or Ohio State University cops only sprayed it on the Michigan players.
Well, of course, they're going to get an accommodation for that, not hitting their own people.
Yeah. They're going to have a little ceremony, be some crackers.
I've always said college football has been missing out on this whole police brutality thing. I mean, now they're getting involved. I mean, it feels more like real life than it used to before. So, I mean, that's fine. Of course, the Ohio people are, well, if they would have complied with the officers, none of this would have happened. So, I mean, everybody gets their favorite argument here.
You'd hit a couple of field goals and not throwing a bunch of red zone interceptions. Game would have been over.
And there's a lot of people who obviously like to make fun of Arkansas and Arkansas, but I don't even think if Arkansas got a linebacker to intercept a pass at the 5-yard line, they score. Ohio State, I mean, that guy has a sea of green to the end zone, and he didn't score. He didn't even get to the 20.
They spent $2 million on him.
I mean, I saw that happen, and I made and then he was tackled right away. I'm like, that was.
It just goes to prove it's not the money; it's how you spend your money. I mean, they spent a lot of money on a lot of guys, and I mean, they're in the playoff. But that's one of that if I'm not mistaken, that's the biggest loss in that rivalry for Ohio State. I mean, Michigan was a 3-touchdown underdog.
That's embarrassing. I don't know how they bring that. He's John Cooper.
Yeah, he is.
He's John Cooper, this guy, with a beard. Yeah. With a dyed beard. That's what he is. He's John Cooper. Anyway, that's what's happening there. You can't beat this guy. You can't beat that school.
Nope.
You can't do it. God, the anxiety. I mean, that's like, it's like Phil, when Phil was still good, going to the U.S. Open.
Mickelson.
Mickelson. He's not going to win the U.S. Open. But he goes anyway.
He goes in. He keeps going.
And then he's going to shank one off the hospitality tent on the 72nd hole.
What's wrong with that?
I mean,
done that.
Right. Oh, boy. What a sight, man. What a game. What a weird.
It was fun.
What a weird, stupid sport this is.
It is. It's an incredibly dumb and stupid sport, but it's why we love it.
Yeah. You think we could get... That's a great...
Yes.
Dustin suggesting that if Ryan Day had a blue shirt on, he could be a Billy Mays cosplayer. Billy Mays here from Flexi.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, you really could.
R.I.P. Billy Mays.
Right, now that, I'll tell you what, Ryan Day looks more like Billy Mays than Tim Allen looks like Clint Eastwood.
No. That's right.
Or Chuck Norris, excuse me, Chuck Norris.
Oh, here we go. Here's we've got someone who'd like to speak to the manager here. You guys keep saying how much these guys are making. None of this information is published. How do you just pull it out of the air? Seems like Thai math. Well, see, at Ohio State, it is published.
Yeah.
Because in their law, you have to report what you're making in the NIL. That's how we know that they spent, $40, $60 million on that roster? And they go hire Chip Kelly to run the offense.
Yeah.
I mean, they went all in.
10. Then they put up a 10 spot.
And by the way, there's still, they could still win the whole thing. Because they're not going to play Michigan in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So they could win this whole shooting match still. That's still in front of them. Yeah. This is great. Thank you, TA. Ryan Day is more of a Rip from Yellowstone cosplayer than a Billy Mays. Put some aviators and a cowboy hat on him, and he'd look just like Rip from Yellowstone. Thank you very much.
Jim in Fort Smith has a great idea. The pepper spray event this past Saturday would be a great NIL opportunity for someone. All they have to do is get someone on TV to say, trust me, man, this stuff works. Jim, commendation, Battlefield commendation. You are now our chief marketing officer. That's funny.
I said I was bringing this stuff up to be used when the fans enter the field, not the players. They're already down there. I didn't know they'd do that.
Bailey in Denver with a great question. Hey, Randy, do you think Arkansas will be the first 6-6 team to reach the playoff?
Yes.
I'll hang up and listen.
Absolutely. Those 6 losses were quality. Well, think about it. They have the chance to have the 6 best losses of anybody next year. Notre Dame, Texas, Ole Miss, Tennessee.
Man,
they're going to have some terrific losses next year. I love their chances.
That month of September is going to be tough.
Yeah.
I mean, Memphis is not easy by any stretch of the imagination.
They're going there, right? Or is that here?
It's there. It's in the bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough.
That's good. That month is it's going to be really telling. Oh,
and I think they'll go 8-4, Randy. That's what I think.
Okay. That's a thought. They and then they play. They get Notre Dame, and then they play A&M, and then they're going to get some combination of LSU, Texas, Ole Miss. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know the order of the conference games yet, but we know the first month is Arkansas State and Notre Dame and
A-State.
Yeah, that's what. And some tomato can to start at Western Carolina or whatever they are. I don't know which one they are, but
it's gonna be tough.
Them. Okay, 22 minutes until the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4005. I can join us here. We will return. I got to review this Hallmark Chiefs movie coming up here at some point. Got to do that. Let me remind you about Hickey and Hull Law Partners, who have you covered in the River Valley, Northwest Arkansas, Little Rock, and in Mena, specializing in divorce, custody cases, and civil litigation. Hickey and Hull has over 70 years combined experience to serve you. Go to kevinhickeylaw.com or call 479-434-2414 today to schedule your consultation. Hickey and Hull Law Partners, kevinhickeylaw.com or 479-434-2414.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite, white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball, NHL to UFC. Head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot. It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill. So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Collin Ray Drive in Queen, Arkansas. Swark Liquor, we promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike
Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
On ESPN. This is the future of medicine. If you've been told surgery is your best or maybe only option, you deserve a second opinion. Find out if all-natural regenerative medicine is right for you. Call QC Kinetics. The consultation is free, and you can use HSA and FSA dollars. Hey, get started now. Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234. That's QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234.
Take a moment and think of one thing you really wanted to do recently, but you didn't because your foot, leg, or back pain got in the way. Hi, this is Mike with the Good Feet Store. Well, you're not alone. We hear it all the time. Folks are fed up with living with pain that's keeping them from doing what they love, and they look to us at the Good Feet store for a solution. And that's why we're here, to help get you back out there. Good Feet arch supports, which you can only get at the Good Feet store, are designed to alleviate and even eliminate foot, knee, hip, and back pain. Plus, they provide improved balance, more comfort, and, well, just a better life. We'd like to help you turn your pain into possibilities. With a free fitting at the Good Feet store, you'll be personally fit by an arch support specialist, and you'll get to walk around and see how Good Feet arch supports feel. Then you can decide if they're right for you. We're located across from Walmart on Mall Avenue in Fayetteville, and in Rogers on West Pauline Parkway behind Gearhead Outfitters in the district. For over 30 years, the Good Feet store has been helping people get back to doing the things they love without their feet getting in the way.
Looking to get into the holiday spirit? Guess Who Liquor, Bentonville's premier spirit, fine wine, and beer store, has everything you need for your holiday gatherings. From delicious liquor-filled candies and cakes to festive nogs, ciders, and advent calendars, Guess Who has you covered. Find the perfect gift sets, spirit bundles, and more to make your celebration shine. At Guess Who, you'll get the best selection, the best prices, and the best service, all with the convenience of shopping local. So come on down to Guess Who Liquor at Rainbow Curve and find your new holiday favorite.
Hi everyone, hope you're having a marvelous Monday so far. It is a chilly one, so hopefully you got the layers ready and the sunglasses. We got plenty of sunshine out there, but it is going to be staying on the cool side throughout the day today. We'll only be in the low 40s by lunchtime before topping out in the mid 40s to low 50s across the area. Overnight tonight, once that sun sets and goes down, those temperatures are going down with it. We'll walk out the door to the teens in the mid 20s for your Tuesday. With your Get Ready Weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Have a great day.
ESPN 99.5.
The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Might not be real. No, it's on there. Oh, well, my God, it's got to be real then. Ruscin and Zach has been streamed in 158 countries, 58 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated.
58 states?
No, 50 states.
Oh, you said 58.
158 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of
You said
unincorporated.
58.
Whatever! You know what? I'm not doing it.
Okay. He's not doing it.
No, I'm not doing it.
We could test the sensor.
Which one?
You know, the quiet sensor.
Yeah, I'm where was I?
Before
I was rudely interrupted. I don't remember.
Hit that line now.
Yeah, hit that line.
App.
Yeah, app and stuff.
North Korean cars.
Friday we were streamed in Moonshine, Illinois.
Hey. Belair was hometown.
All right. Well, vodka, Illinois. Or Tito's.
Right.
I hear.
I don't know what is more disappointing. The fact that I saw the Chiefs Hallmark movie, or that JT is texting us asking that we not give spoilers because he's watching it later.
I'd like to weigh in on this.
Okay, all right, yeah, please do.
Initially, I was very upset that you sent out a group text to both DQ and I, letting us know that you had watched the Chiefs.
I did, yeah.
Hallmark movie, and I was incredibly disappointed. The fact that JT has got it recorded and is going to go home and watch it trumps me being disappointed with you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Because I'm going to take a wild shot in the dark here. It wasn't your choice to watch the Hallmark movie.
Right.
And you're still in the honeymoon phase, so you have to do this. Yeah. He does not.
So I spend this whole movie.
And don't ruin it for him.
No, I won't give away any of the key plot details to this movie. I will not give it away. Nor who you will see from a cameo perspective in this movie. But what I will say is
Brittany Mahomes, please. Oh, gosh, please let...
I don't want to spoil anything.
All right, fine.
I don't want to spoil
Andy
anything.
Reid in there asking for nuggies?
Bumble-a-brewski! Bumble-a-brewski-doo! No, but what I will say is that I'm watching this thing, and I've become a credit reader at my old age. I read the credits. I like to see who's working on stuff. And they're doing the credits for this thing, and Ed Begley Jr. pops up. And I instantly become sad because I distinctly thought that I remembered Ed Begley Jr. dying earlier this year.
He did not die.
And I'm like, oh, this is his last role. And you watch Ed Begley Jr. Now, I don't have the knowledge you just shared. But I'm watching this thing, and I mean, they're propping him up, and he's struggling. And I'm just like, oh, this is really sad. You know, such a great actor, Ed Begley Jr. The acting Beglies.
He was an actor.
I mean, the Best in Show, St. Elsewhere, on down the line.
Both happened over 30 years ago.
And he's struggling here. So we get to the 145 mark, and I finally get my phone out because I got to look up this cat. Ed Begley Jr. is not dead.
No, he's not.
So I wasted an hour 45 of being sad for someone who's still very much alive.
You hung in there with this movie on Hallmark for Ed Begley Jr.
The whole thing.
JT is texting. My wife is forcing me to watch that, and that means we will do synchronized exercising.
That's what you think, pal.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
See, what, JT? You are being led. You are being led down the primrose path.
That's right.
Because you'll fall for anything.
I'll tell you how to prove that. Do that first. Watch the movie.
Yeah. Do it. Yes. Ask for that
There we
first.
go.
Then see about the movie. Because I guarantee you, one of them is not happening.
Right. Also, Richard, this is not a spoiler, I don't think, but Richard Christie from the Howard Stern Show turns up in this movie as a cameo. Really? He does.
Lawrence from Office Space plays the dad.
Yes.
Hey,
Peter, man, turn on Channel 9. Here's the press exam chick. Yes, he's in it, yes. Yes, that's right. And your favorite, Megan Price turns up in this thing. Yeah.
Sorry. What?
Yeah. Megan Price is
Okay,
in this
now
thing.
you have my attention. Megan Price is in there.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, that's Megan with a Y.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I need more details.
Yeah. Well, she's in it.
What part does she play?
The main character's mom.
Oh, I can't do that.
No.
Yeah,
she's playing moms now.
Let's see. That one hurts. That stings a little.
Who got the fastball?
Oh yeah, no. I agree. I agree.
You know, grandmas aren't like they used to be.
No, you got that right. My goodness. There are folks on the text machine here asking if you are under some sort of duress.
Oh, fine.
Would you blink twice if you're under duress?
No,
Blink your
it's all
right
good.
eye and then close your left eye. Yeah, there you go.
No, it was fine.
If you need assistance, knock twice.
There are little Easter eggs in there that Chiefs fans may appreciate.
What do the Chiefs have to do with this?
Well, the one of the main characters. Well, the JT earmuffs, man. JT, check in with us.
Does this take place in Kansas City?
It takes place, yes.
Overland Park? Olathe?
The Independence.
Oh God.
The family involved are big Chiefs fans, and it involves them trying to win a contest to be the best Chiefs fans.
Oh, okay.
That's what I could say. So the Chiefs are involved. When someone who works for them reaches out to the family?
Is there mistletoe?
And thus, there's the meet cute right there. All right.
Is there mistletoe?
Yeah.
Because
I don't think there's
every
mistletoe.
Hallmark movie has to have mistletoe.
There is a
DQ, are
very
you gonna watch
aggressive
this?
hand holding. That's what.
Yeah.
Very aggressive hand holding.
Over-sexualized hand holding.
That's right. Exactly.
DQ, will you be watching this?
Whole town was turned on.
No.
Okay. Here's a text out of the 479. We need to clean house with coaches and players and build back the program to just beat Missouri. All right, back to a Chiefs movie.
Clean house. You know, if you clean it, here's the other thing about all that stuff. There's no guarantee it'll get better if you blow everything up and start over again. It could get worse. Like you blew everything up with the most accomplished on record coach you've ever had, and you got Chad Morris, so it didn't get better.
Can we get back to the Hallmark movie?
Okay,
That's
sure.
far
Yes.
more interesting
Yes.
than this. Is Cameron? What's her name? Candace Cameron in there?
No. She doesn't
Kirk
work for
Cameron?
Hallmark anymore.
What?
No.
When did that
Hallmark,
happen?
No. What happened was Hallmark became too woke, so she left Hallmark and now is on the Great American Family station, Great American Country Family or something in those movies. Because Hallmark they don't talk about Jesus enough in the movie, so she left. That's what happened.
Got it.
I think I've summed that. Is that close to what happened, DQ?
I don't know.
Okay, great.
I don't know anything about Hallmark
Okay, great.
movies. I don't know if I've ever seen one.
All right.
Now here's a text text out of the 501. I also went to the Kansas City game on Friday and was downtown Saturday at the Crown Center Mall, and my wife and I got asked to be on camera as part of a hype group for the KC Hallmark movie.
Oh yeah.
They declined.
Oh,
Had
really?
no interest in watching it, but after Ruscin watched it, and they're gonna rethink that.
Here's a text for Elon Musk for coach.
Okay.
All right. He seems a little busy right now, but okay.
Great question. Does the Chiefs fan who robbed the banks make a cameo?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I don't know. But there's this guy playing Santa, and I thought he was someone famous, but I couldn't figure it out.
Chris, boy, we're all over the place now. Chris from Nashville's texting. I know this is supposed to be Sports Talk Hour, but I need ideas for dinner. Pizza always works.
Yeah.
Get him some candlesticks.
Yeah.
Maybe a nice place setting.
All right.
Let's find out where he's registered.
Turn 2.
DQ, that's Bull Durham.
Yeah. JT confirming all of my knowledge on the Candace Cameron Beret rift with Hallmark. They don't mention God enough, so she left and went to the Great American Country Family Channel, GAC Family.
JT, I'm with him on this. Get your end of it up first. I mean, get your part first. Because I can guarantee you're not.
No.
There's going to be a
going to
headache.
be very tired, and it's going to be over.
Tired.
For you.
I'm already in my sweats.
Yeah.
It's Monday.
Unless you watch the movie in bed, then you could facilitate some, an intermission. Let's just say. I don't know. Oh, people watch TV in bed. Come on, it happens.
Okay.
Yeah. The guy playing Santa was Billy Bob Thornton. No, that was a different movie.
Bad
Andrew.
Santa.
That's the wrong one. Yeah. Sorry.
Here's somebody that needs. Corey needs a white elephant gift idea. I've got the ultimate. Go get a chia pet. Everybody loves a good chia pet. DQ, do you know what a chia pet is?
Yeah.
Everybody loves a good chia pet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is the gift that keeps giving the whole year, Clark.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Your father has it on what kind of TV we rocking here? A 50, 55? What size is that?
Yeah, it's 50 plus. Yeah,
50 plus. Good.
Yeah, he's got a good TV.
All right then.
Give him credit for that.
He's watching it right now.
I like that a photo of you is not on their TV stand.
No, it's not. No,
that's nice.
Your sister is.
Well, when you're the embarrassment of the family, of course, you're not going to be on there.
JT's going to be rocking a Hallmark and Chill night.
Oh, there you go. Hallmark and Chill.
Yep.
All right. We'll be back here in a minute on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. Ruscin and Zach, stay with us.
It's Monday, December 2nd. Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday weekend. I'm Brandon Evans, getting you back on track with this 4029 News live, local, late-breaking update. Tomorrow is runoff election day in Arkansas with a handful of races happening across our area. To find out which ones impact you, if you're eligible to vote, and where to do that Tuesday, go to 4029tv.com or our free mobile app. You'll also find more there about our 4029 in Arkansas CW Toy Drive that's happening this Friday. But first, this evening at 5:30, officials in Fort Smith will flip the switch on this year's Christmas lights display at Creekmore Park. Our Jacob Murphy has that and important info about LIHEAP. That's the program that helps qualifying families in our area pay those high heating bills in the winter. Registration begins January 6th. For all those stories, plus your Get Ready weather forecast and Hog Wild Sports Report, join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We're as golf as it gets.
Day is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Call Sean Garrison in Rogers and Griggs Covington in Farmington. This is for the men who never settle, the ones who miss the fairway all day and still pull out the big stick, the type of guys who will always prefer to be behind the grill than in front of the camera, and the men who never let their friends forget about a high school nickname. This is the Lodge mentality. This is Twin Peaks.
Who wants to settle for a single TV? With more TVs, bigger screens, plus our fabulous scenic views, there's more to watch at Twin Peaks.
Drive into 2025 with confidence in a vehicle designed to turn heads. Premium comfort, bold design, and 2 years of limited maintenance included. During Mitsubishi's year-end sales event, drive home a 2024 SUV with 0.99% APR financing. Get ready for a new year of adventure at RAF Mitsubishi. Offer only available through Santander Consumer USA. Subject to approved credit and insurance. Not all customers will qualify. Price, terms, and vehicle availability may vary. Other important restrictions apply. See your participating Mitsubishi dealer for details. Offers end December 2nd, 2024.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Hey, Arkansas fans, tired of cooking, cleaning, yard work, home maintenance? Move to Pinnacle Grove Senior Living, where you'll have all of the fun, none of the chores. Pinnacle Grove's transitional senior living, offering independent living, assisted living, memory care, so residents can find the right fit for their needs. Located at 5520 West Northgate Road in Rogers. Contact Scott or Elena at 479-662-8183 for a Pinnacle Groves tour today.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
We're back here on ESPN Arkansas. Yes, sir.
We have controversy.
Oh boy!
On the Chiefs Hallmark movie.
Yes,
Dustin, and I didn't catch this the first time around, but he's 1,000% correct. He is calling BS on JT's reasoning for watching the movie. If he was being made to watch the movie by his wife, why is he worried about it being spoiled?
Uh-oh.
JT wants to watch the Chiefs Hallmark movie.
Tried to sneak it in there.
Yeah. No, he played a lot of words there. And we followed the words like a cat with a laser pointer.
I'm going to spoil it then. They end up together at the end.
No!
I know, right? That's shocking. There are, you know what Hallmark does that's really weird? Like, okay, so they did get a couple of, they got a few names in this thing. You know, Ed Bailey Jr., Megan Price, Diedrich Bader, Christine Ebersol turns up in this thing.
Hey, Peterman.
Yep. But to fill out the cast, they get people who you think are the famous person, but then they're not. Like, they have this guy that you're like, oh my God, Brian Doyle Murray. It's not Brian. It's some guy that looks like him that works for a lot cheaper than Brian Doyle Murray.
They do that.
So they round out the cast with a few names with people who look like they're famous.
Okay.
That's what they do.
Couple of things. Whenever a Hallmark movie, and I haven't had to deal with one of those in years, but whenever a Hallmark movie would suddenly appear, we always played the Hallmark drinking game with somebody named Holly, Nick, Chris,
right,
anything like that.
No, but they do lots of little like Chiefs Easter eggs. Like the hardware store is named Hank and Marty's. Hank Strand, Marty Schottenheimer. Right,
Okay.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah. The guy who works for the Chiefs that's going to meet this family is named Derek Taylor, and they spell it
Derrick,
like Derek Thomas, and then Otis Taylor.
Right. Okay.
So they have little Easter eggs in there.
Yeah, it still sucks. There's no chance I'd ever watch it. But hey, good on you. That's
right. Absolutely.
JT, it sounds like a great movie to sit on the couch and fall asleep to.
Yeah, that's
Again,
good.
just get your end of the deal first.
Right. That's right.
And then we'll see how much she really wants to watch it.
Right. Oh man. Yeah, Dietrich Bader. I thought he was doing better than you have to go to a Hallmark movie. Good Lord. It's not Branson, but it's close to the to the showbiz.
Independence, Missouri.
Yeah, a little.
There are sexier,
I've been there.
There are sexier towns in
It
Kansas
is your
City than that.
it is your idealistic hometown, like town square, like any town
Of course.
USA.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Right.
Very nice. Courthouse is a little old looking, but I mean, I don't think they used the actual courthouse. They used one that looked a little nicer than the one that they had. But it's any town USA.
Was there snow?
Oh, of course. Of course there was snow. What are you talking about?
I had to ask.
Yes.
Had to ask.
Right. Let's see here. Buster is yelling at us, "Why bring Pittman back?" And then he lists all those things that Pittman doesn't do. And I wrote back, well, he's the cheapest option.
There you go. Kill him with
They're
kindness.
saving money on this deal. That's why. We will get to DQ's always controversial check marks coming up here later in the hour.
They've gone from controversial to now she's just being obstinate.
They're offensive.
They're offensive to me. Do the right thing. Vote your conscience.
Yeah.
Do the right thing.
That's not my conscience.
Do the right thing. Give the man his money. I mean, check mark.
He's not getting one.
Oh, man. But we don't know who is, so we'll have to all find out together here in a half hour.
Do the right
on
thing.
Ruscin and Zach. Zach loves carousel season, which has begun today.
FedEx Guy 2 wants to know, is it a realistic Chiefs movie? Do the refs help them out at the end?
Oh, man. There is no actual football played in this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all around the game, but not actually at the game. Very, very touching film. But yes, you love carousel.
Carousel season is my favorite.
What's your favorite part of today so far?
So
we can
far,
do this
okay,
every day.
yeah, my favorite part of carousel season, and it's across the board, almost unilaterally, when a fan base that has been downtrodden fires their coach or releases their coach from his duties, they immediately go to the best option available. No matter how much money you have, no matter the history of your program, you immediately go to option A.
That's right. Yes. Shoot for the moon.
Right. Absolutely. So McAfee jumps on his show today. And
right.
He's a West Virginia alum. West Virginia fires Neil Brown, who, by the way, was 35-27.
Right.
So they get rid of him, and immediately, without, it had to have been in the first 10 minutes. Oh, you can get Nick Saban. He's from West Virginia. No, you can't. Then McAfee goes on his show, starts talking about it. Well, now we're going to get Saban to run the thing, but Jimbo is going to be your offensive coordinator, both West Virginia guys.
Of course, right.
No, you can't.
Right.
So this is my favorite thing. Well, we'll get Nick to run the defense, Jimbo will run the offense, and Urban, well, he'll just run the whole thing. No. I love carousel season because everybody shoots for the moon. Because you love your program, and that guy should love your program too.
Right.
So, now, I don't know how many of y'all have ever been to Morgantown. I've been to Morgantown. How do I put this nicely? You know, way down in the Delta when it's raining and it's like 1,000 degrees. It's that, but just cold all the time and gray. And it's West Virginia.
Did you mention Lincoln Riley as the
oh my God,
December surprise?
Yeah, that one happened just a little while ago. There was a plane. Just a nondescript plane.
Plane tracking is so great.
It didn't take off out of, John Wayne or Van Nuys. It took off out of LAX bound for Morgantown. So it must mean
That's
that
not
Lincoln
direct.
it must mean that Lincoln Riley's on that plane going to Morgantown.
What is more fun? The picture of the back of allegedly Bobby Petrino's head in a skyway. What do they call it? A runway bridge, a jetway,
yeah.
or the plane tracking of Lincoln Riley to Morgantown.
No clue if he's on the plane or not.
We don't even know.
And again, those things take off out of Van Nuys.
It's not like you could fake a graphic like that and then post it online anyway. Like that it's got to be a legitimate graphic, of course.
Of course.
Just like it's got to be a legitimate photo of the back of Bobby Petrino.
I love carousel season. Carousel season is like a drug. And you just, every couple of hours, you go back and you just mainline a little bit more.
That's right.
And you just watch. All right. Everybody just going in a circle. I read all the message boards. It is so much fun because, as I told you early,
chopping it up.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll throw in a little tweet here and there just to make people mad. And we can go. But it proves once again that mental illness in this country is still a problem because those people are out there and they vote. They drive. They're among us. We'll get Nick will run the defense and Jimbo, well, he'll run the offense. I'm adding it up. That's like 24 million for those two guys alone.
It's like when Arkansas thought if Gus loses the Iron Bowl, he'll come to Arkansas.
He'll bring Urban will run the offense. No, that's not how this works.
But he won the Iron Bowl, so I guess he's not coming now.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I cannot. You got me into this, by the way. This carousel season, I used to be able to just kind of above the fray.
Oh, you're blaming this addiction on me? Okay.
Yeah. You got me into it, but immediately I start firing texts off to my current coach and/or former coach friends to go, "Hey, is this even possible?" And the answers that I get back range from "Are you an idiot?" to "No bleeping way."
Yeah. I think for Christmas this year, I'm going to put an inflatable Jimmy Sexton on my front yard. Not Santa, not Frosty, not Rudolph, not a penguin. I'm putting an inflatable Jimmy Sexton in the yard with two big sacks of money with the dollar signs on them in each hand as he stands there laughing at the college football stuff.
I absolutely, positively would.
Right.
Wow. It's portal season's great, and I like portal season, but carousel season.
This is great, isn't it?
And it goes on. It's going to go on into January. It's been extended.
It is. Because then people will leave again.
Yeah.
That's people will settle down for like a bowl or a game or two, and then they'll leave again.
Now here's a text out of the 717. That's Pennsylvania. Y'all should post a fake message on X showing where Sam Pittman and the Razorbacks have agreed to a 3-year, $24 million deal. You never do it in your backyard. You never do it in your backyard.
No,
never.
Now on Zach's burner, that may have already.
Well, you can have some fun if you got a burner.
That's right.
But yeah, I jumped in there and I'm like, I don't know if. Well, you can't get both, but you can definitely get one.
It is like I can't. It's like when you go in and out of the reality and the coaching thing. It's like it's like when you like go to the club and when you like open the double door and like the rave is happening and it's like crazy, and then you like close the door and it's calm again on the outside world, but then you're like, well, let me peek.
You just keep opening the door to see what's going on. I treat carousel season a lot like Aliens. You think there's a lot more going on than really is going on.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes, Jimbo's out of a job. Yes, Nick Saban's out of a job. Is Nick Saban going back to West Virginia to coach? Hell no.
Just
Jimbo
spend his golden years.
Jimbo, I think he wants to get back into coaching at some point, but not there.
You know what's interesting is nobody's talking about that guy. And in the NFL, anytime there's anything, Vrabel comes up.
Sure.
Vrabel is still like got his name out there. Jimbo, I mean, where is Jimbo? Is he in Bangkok? Like, where is this guy?
He's on the Kingsbury plan.
He's nowhere. He's not in any of these discussions at any of these places.
No, he's not. No. Jimbo his time is past. His time is done.
His time of standing on the sideline holding like 1,700 papers while he coaches the game.
Looking like a 13-year-old heading to history class. No, it's over.
With the readers down on the end of his nose.
Right.
Yeah, it's over.
UCF is open.
Yeah,
I mean that's a good job.
Yeah, that's a boy. You think, man? Gus getting out ahead of the sheriff, man. Although, I mean, if Florida State goes 1-11 again,
first of all, there's an opportunity there at Tallahassee. You can win there. That's been proven, and
they got to get the right quarterback.
They do.
Uiagalelei put them on a terrible path from the start of the year.
He and Mike have been friends for years, and I think they together, you might have something there. It takes some pressure off of Norvell. He gets a chance to kind of run the program. Gus takes care of the offense, and that is a guy that coach and calling plays. Man, that's a good dude to have.
Well, I think I don't know him. I've met him a couple times, but I don't know him at all. But at his happiest, like he is totally zen when he's just calling and creating offense. That is his favorite thing. He doesn't want to recruit that much. He doesn't want to talk to people. He just wants to be in the room, drawing them up and calling them. That is what he wants to do.
At his age, the hassle of being a head coach is probably too much. So, dial him up. You get a couple more years. You reset your clock. You're going to have, at least, they're probably going to get 2 more years out of this. They'll be better next year. They're not going 2-10 again. But
it'd be hilarious if they did.
Yeah, it would be. But man, I love carousel season. I love it. It is my favorite thing on this planet, and it lasts about 6 weeks, and then from the 1st of December to about the middle of January, man, it's wonderful.
Here's one for you from ESPN's Pete Thamel.
Yep.
Oklahoma is finalizing a 3-year contract to hire Washington State's Ben Arbuckle as offensive coordinator.
Okay.
Washington State finished number 9 in scoring offense this year, and he was a successful coordinator at Western Kentucky before that.
Yeah. He's an air raid guy. So, that makes sense.
Ben Arbuckle.
Great name.
Not exactly the Dan Mullen that they were thinking about there. But again, that's the other, that's cardinal rule 1 of carousel season. Is the first 5 names are never through
cross them off.
And he was 1 through 5.
Yeah.
And
just
so, of course,
cross them off and just move along because everybody's going to revert to the people that they know. Where when you do one of these things and you hire a search firm, they're going to get together and they're going to go, okay, these are the 5 guys that fit your program the best that we think you can get. And it's I know enough of these guys to know that, look, West Virginia's going to have options. UCF's going to have options. Guys will tell their agents, "Hey, I'm interested in that job." So that won't be a thing.
Also today, Texas Tech's OC took the FAU job, Zach Kitley. So
it's interesting.
See, of all the lower end head coaching jobs, Boca's the best one, right?
Oh yeah,
you could just do whatever you want down there
until they start playing in the Bahamas. Yes,
well, yeah, that's not bad. That's right. But so that was off the board. Charlotte's not a great job. I mean, what is Charlotte known for? An airport? Job. I mean, it's not a great,
poorly initialed airport.
Well, and the school uses that same initial, that same.
I don't like that. I don't.
Yeah, so that's not a great.
We're getting questions about is he related to John Arbuckle, Garfield's owner?
Oh, Garfield's owner. Yeah. App State's open.
Yeah,
they fired their guy today.
That's a program that 3 years ago, when I guess it was longer than that when Drink was there.
I could see Bobby Petrino being very happy in Boone, North Carolina. I think he'd do well.
You ever been out there? Beautiful.
I think he'd do well there. I think he'd love it.
Up in the mountains. Yeah, it's beautiful up there.
Yeah, he wants to go. I mean, hey,
Appy
go.
State's an interesting job. I mean, you're in a good area for recruiting. There's a lot of talent in there. You can do some things if they've got their NIL stuff straightened out.
Yeah. I think he'd do very well there in the Fun Belt. He's got Fun Belt vibes to me, Bobby Petrino. Head coach, Fun Belt vibes. He's a very fun guy. Let's go to Robert in Missouri. Hi, Robert.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Couple of things real quick. First of all, I kind of had you guys to myself for a long time, and then my wife heard you and found you, and now I have to share you guys with my wife, and she is a huge fan.
Hell yeah!
Kind of like, and some of the stuff I have to explain to her, like the promo about Kelsey finds a hole. That kind of stuff goes right
blank
over her
space,
head.
yeah.
Blank space. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, okay. So anyway, real quick, I I'm being 100% honest here. I lived in Columbia, Missouri for 18 years before I'd had enough. Got the heck out. Been down here for 24 years now. It's a wonderful place. Would never want to go back. Was in school for 2 years. It sucked. I was going broke. The most fun about going to the football game was watching drunk people. So I'm used to inconsistency and basically mediocre football. I don't understand why Arkansas does not want to play Missouri. I guess I haven't been listening long enough to understand the Arkansas LSU thing. And one more thing I'm going to comment on, and you guys can fill me in on everything I don't know. They've seen this gentleman from Michigan, a football player, a couple of times on TV saying something to the effect of, well, y'all just got to learn to accept defeat. Okay, that's fair enough. But when you try to plant your flag on my football field, try to plant your flag on.
All right. But I don't know what happened there.
We lost Robert.
We've lost
Well,
Steve
welcome
already.
to Robert's wife.
Yeah. How you doing?
That was really that was the headline in that. We now have to share.
What was the first thing he asked about? Arkansas and something or another? I'll play Missouri. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's it. Let me cut through the red tape on this thing. This is all a cover story. They don't want to play Missouri because they always lose to Missouri. That's why they don't want to play them. Because they can't beat them. You know? And they think every now and then they could rise up and beat LSU. So that's what they want at the end of the year. They don't want Missouri. But they don't want to play Missouri because they can't win. This is the truth. I'm not gonna hold your hand and talk about, well, it's not a this or that and whatever. No, they don't want to play Missouri because they can't beat Missouri. That's what it is. That's the truth of the situation.
Missouri came into the league in what, 12?
In 12. They started playing every year in 14.
I find it so weird that you can't beat this team, but you still think you're a better program. They can't beat them.
It's some serious gaslighting stuff, isn't it? Yeah, right.
It is just like the height of ridiculousness.
I mean, if you're still better than them, in spite of the fact that you
never beat them
twice, well, then what the hell are we keeping score for then? I mean,
right.
but that's just. What's the point?
This is a game you buckle down for. I mean, you can't just walk in there going, Arkansas. They don't care. They just keep winning.
They got a better. They also have a better coach than you, and that makes people agitated. They can't believe it. All right, don't forget tonight, Monday Night Football, and our guys Matt and Trey at Social Birdie are there with all the.
Poor Matt.
I mean, listen, you go up there to go shopping or look at stuff or whatever in Missouri and Branson. You need a break. You need to watch some sports, and the Social Birdie is the place to go with a tremendously crafted menu and a great bar and a bourbon selection. Of course, the golf simulators, if you want to take a few swings on those, you can check all that out at the Social Birdie, just down the street from Target in Branson. All right, we will continue here in a moment on ESPN Arkansas. BC Aesthetics and Wellness wants to get your weight loss journey started with semaglutide or tirzepatide. Some of you may be really considering this, considering how much food we all ate over the last 4 days. Am I right or am I right or am I right?
I lost 3 pounds.
Shut up. Nobody wants to hear from you. No one wants to hear from I lost 3 pounds guy after a Thanksgiving weekend. Hey, mention Ruscin and Zach and get 10% off your first package at Vici Aesthetics and Wellness, VICI, Vici Aesthetics and Wellness. Call them at 479-343-8424. 343-8424, Vici Aesthetics and Wellness.
On ESPN Arkansas, download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland,
America's favorite, white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball, NHL to UFC. Head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot. It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill. So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Conneray Drive in Queen, Arkansas. Swark Liquor, we promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
On ESPN.
Fifth Jewelry, your personal jeweler since 1956.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
They're tougher than the storms. They're the new Mahindras from Tatum Motor Company. They know many of you have seen your share of storms this year, and now you face the tough job of cleaning up what those storms left behind. You need the official tractor of tough. A new Mahindra tractor from Tatum Motor Company are built with heavy-duty frames and cast-iron chassis to offer more durability, traction, and stability. They're heavy enough for those big jobs like tree removal. And new Mahindras don't have a diesel particulate filter, so they never have to regen. And don't need the diesel exhaust fluid, so you save money there. Plus, save even bigger with Mahindra deals that are tough to beat, like 0% financing for 60 months on all Mahindra models. Find a new tractor or tractor package tough enough for any task at the best price with a new Mahindra from Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Hey, you! Yeah, you. Are you looking to purchase a new home or refinance your current home? This is Joey Phillips, Gill Mortgage Company. We have the right home loan products to help make your dreams a reality. From VA, USDA, FHA, down payment assistance, and many other loan programs. Give us a call at 870-416-3755. Visit us online at gillmortgage.com or stop by and see us at 816 North Main Street, Harrison, Arkansas. Gill Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, Company MLS 3274, Individual MLS 410478. All loans subject to underwriting approval, terms and conditions apply. Subject to change without notice.
Brothers Roofing and Restoration, a licensed and insured local roofing contractor in Arkansas. Since his playing days for the Hogs, Brother Alexander has been on rooftops, many years as an adjuster, and in the past decade as a roofing contractor. He knows how to help you through the insurance process while replacing your roof using only the industry's best materials. And being a lifelong Arkansan, he'll be here to stand behind his workmanship and warranty. Call 479-353-3877 to arrange a time for Brother and his team to inspect your roof.
Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling. Make sure your heating and cooling systems are always running at their best. From expert maintenance to emergency repairs, replacements, and same-day service, their certified technicians keep you comfortable year-round. Right now, enjoy Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling seasonal tune-up special for just $69. Call 479-435-5039 today. That's 435-5039. Veterans, active military, and first responders get a 15% discount. Count on Precision Comfort Heating and Cooling.
Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a marvelous Monday so far. It is a chilly one, so hopefully you got the layers ready and the sunglasses. We got plenty of sunshine out there, but it is going to be staying on the cool side throughout the day today. We'll only be in the low 40s by lunchtime before topping out in the mid 40s to low 50s across the area. Overnight tonight, once that sun sets and goes down, those temperatures are going down with it. We'll walk out the door to the teens in the mid 20s for your Tuesday. With your Get Ready weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Have a great day.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
It is brought to you by The Good Chair, because I have a place to sit. Get The Good Chair exclusively at the stadium. Stop by, tell Robert Giovanamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in The Good Chair. Football team ended their season 6-6 with a 28-21 loss to Missouri over the weekend. Sam Pittman having surgery this week on his hip. He is expected to be ready for the bowl game later this month. Basketball team, they'll hit the road for a date with Miami tomorrow in Dade County. Miami is 3-4 on the year. Arkansas 5-2. Basketball Power Index says Arkansas has a 47% chance to win the game.
That is a geographical flex.
What?
Mentioning the county.
Oh, well, I watched Miami Vice last night.
Oh, yes. Crocodile.
I was going to throw in some Pinellas County, but, I went Dade instead.
You went way. Okay, DQ.
Your poll questions. Who had the worst weekend? Ryan Day, Dabo Swinney, Matt Eberflus, or Mario Cristobal? 58.1% of people, and the winner said Ryan Day.
He didn't have a great weekend.
Is Elf on the Shelf the worst new holiday tradition?
Yes.
78% said yes. If you didn't have to, would you put up with your own nonsense? 68% said no. And have you ever finished a jar of Vaseline? 85.3% of people said no. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
All right. Thank you, DQ. 866-285-4005.
In case you were wondering, the plane that left LAX has landed in Indianapolis, as far as they can tell, for the West Virginia coaching search.
Oh, well.
This is throwing
to me with McAfee.
This has obviously thrown a huge monkey wrench into the Lincoln Riley to West Virginia rumors.
Well, but McAfee's, got a bunch of money now, so he's probably running the committee on this search
of course, yes.
For a football coach, right?
Sure.
You want a guy who's going to, drink a beer and crush the can on his head after they, get a game-winning touchdown or something following the game.
Seems exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah. Going to coach in a West Virginia branded tank top. Perfect. It's going to be great.
Ryan, not a fan of the Elf on a Shelf. Let's see here. Chris would like more definitions on finishing a jar of Vaseline. I mean, like, you throw the jar away and it's empty.
Completely empty.
Yeah,
the keg is floated.
What are you thinking, pervert? Chris and Favo points out that obviously landing in Indianapolis means that Lincoln Riley is going to Purdue, who fired their coach, Ryan Walters.
Purdue is a very, what a journey for the Boilermakers this year. Because they set the record for margin of defeat twice.
Yeah.
In the same season.
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, Indiana beat them by 66, a new school record.
Yeah.
And they got worse since the because at least they scored a touchdown on Notre Dame.
They did.
They didn't score nothing against Indiana.
Nah, they were pretty much done.
And the old Oaken Bucket is going back to Bloomington with Kirk Cignetti. So that is a total failure right there. See, that's the risk you run if you make a move. What if that happens? Because that could happen.
It could.
You could also get better, but you could also happen where you get beat by 60 twice in the same season.
Twice in the same season.
Both at home, No, the Indiana game was in Bloomington. The Notre Dame game wasn't Ross-Ade, though.
On CBS at 2:30. I'm sure CBS loved paying for that.
That's one. They're in the third quarter in a commercial, talking to Brad and Gary, going, "Hey, you guys got anything?
Yeah.
What you got?
Look, y'all. It's 64-0. We need something.
You got nothing." Hacker brings this up. In Bill Connolly's power rankings of every football team in college, Division 1 through 3, and maybe NAIA too. Harding University is ranked higher than Purdue.
Yeah, Purdue sucks. That's not a.
They may go get Harding's coach then. I don't know.
Purdue is having some. They're having some normal football issues right now. Some extreme football issues.
They are very bad. All right, we will be back here with the drive home and DQ's much highly regarded check marks.
Do the right thing.
Coming up after
the right thing.
These messages. Go ahead.
Oh, that's me? Okay.
Yes. There's no music on this one.
Oh, okay. So that's what I was waiting
Sorry.
for. Hey, there's no better way to celebrate the new year than with fireworks, and the best way to purchase your fireworks show is at wholesale prices. Get more for your money with USA Fireworks, Arkansas's #1 wholesale fireworks company. If you're interested in purchasing a fireworks show at wholesale prices, send us a message at our website, usafireworks.org. That's usafireworks.org. In 2024 with a bang, thanks to USA Fireworks.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I get on that fancy bus they meet us with, and my damn belt exploded.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Previously on Halftime.
Part of the idea of the security of the position of being a head coach is not being embarrassed at home, right? And that's what you're seeing a little bit more right now. And I don't know what to believe as far as the rumors are concerned, but they're out there. And if you want to believe where there's smoke, there's fire, have at it.
I don't really like to be so negative, but if you look at last year and you look at this year, as far as home performances by the offense, last year, what did we do? We fired the OC.
Listen to Halftime weekdays from 11 to 2, only on ESPN 99.5.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
I knew there had to be a better way to get relief from joint pain aside from surgery and harmful medications.
That's football legend and dancing champ Emmitt Smith, who knows a thing or two about joint pain.
Turns out I was right. It's called QC Kinetics, and now tens of thousands of patients and counting all across the country, they're feeling amazing. They say, hey, Emmitt, you were right.
QC Kinetics zeroed in on a technology that is revolutionizing pain treatment. They are transforming patients' lives. The largest provider of non-surgical regenerative treatments using natural healing properties to help restore and repair aching knees, hips, shoulders, and backs. Call them today for your free consultation.
QC Kinetics. I knew there had to be a better way. I love it when I'm right.
QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Gentry Public Schools is proud to celebrate champions on and off the field. From their state champion esports and state champion bowling team to their national champion powerlifters and regional champion and state semifinalist softball team, Gentry Athletics is leading the way. And that's not all. All of their competitive sports programs and top-tier facilities provide the perfect environment for success. Be a part of something great at Gentry. Visit their website, follow them on social media, and download their app to stay connected with the action. Gentry Public Schools, where champions are made.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Is your hair game in overtime? Then head to Fantasy Sports Cuts, the ultimate hair joint for men. We don't just cut hair, we draft the perfect style for your dome. Our scissor-wielding all-stars will turn your mop into a championship look. Want the Hail Mary Mohawk or the Slam Dunk Fade? We've got you covered. So hustle down to Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every day is game day for your hair. Walk-ins are welcome, or book online at fantasysportscuts.com or give us a call. Fantasy Sports Cuts at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Hi, I'm Truett Tollett from WT Equipment. We've got the best deals of the year on all model year 2023 and select 2024 Workmaster and Boomer compact tractors. Right now, you can choose 0% financing for up to 72 months or take up to $8,500 in cash back. Or for a limited time, get a free loader with your purchase. Harvest the best deals of the year during Value Bonanza at WT Equipment in Springdale and at our 7 other locations. Offers end December 31st. For commercial use only, subject to credit approval and C&H Industrial Capital LLC. Standard terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem.
Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Matt.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is Robert, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. The largest Razorback store south of the North Pole. I should say it?
Say what?
Mom, I think he wants to say that it's Christmas time.
Okay, you can say it.
It's Christmas, everyone, and guess what, guys?
What?
Santa shop's here at the Stadium Shop.
Oh, Lord, Mom, here comes that dad side.
Nope, I saw him. Matt, you still do believe in Santa, right?
Sure. Believers do get more presents.
Okay, so what did he get?
Let me guess. A couch for the elves, collars for the reindeer, maybe even a hoodie for Frosty. You know how cold he gets being made of snow and all.
And let me guess, some Razorback jewelry for Mrs. Claus?
Well, yeah, Matt, you better get that Google machine all warmed up. He said he was going to be ordering some more stuff.
Google machine?
Yeah, you know, the interfacegram www.
I think he's talking about our website, which you should know by now, Dad. It's shoponrazorback.com.
Or have Santa give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
So come by 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville, and you just might catch Santa Hog.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Ho, ho, ho.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The people are upset.
I don't care.
All right, we are back. I like when some of the new music popped up. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
Oh, thank you. What is it? 21 minutes now until the hour here on Ruskin and Zach. And this is your drive home powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Have you ever accidentally shot yourself?
Another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
We're a Thigh household over at the Ruskin house.
Woo pig.
Hey, we are here in news we're not allowed to talk about.
Oh, okay. News. Okay.
Before we get to the check marks here, we are not allowed to tell you that Arkansas has fallen out of the AP Top 25 as of today.
You're talking about basketball.
Yes. Yeah.
But if you got guys banging threes.
Oh, well. Boy, they were banging threes in the Illinois game. Holy moly. 15 of them.
Yeah, they not they, but they.
That's right. Yeah, Illinois was banging threes.
Were. Woo! That was ugly.
Oh man, that was something. But they got Miami tomorrow night, so that'll be another
opportunity
opponent
to get better, Derek. That's all that we can ask. Is
that's all you can ask
another
for.
Opportunity to get better.
Right now, they've played 2 real opponents.
Yep.
And they've made 5 threes in each game. This is my expectation for tomorrow. Make 6 threes. Let's start there.
It's not great.
Forget winning. Forget all that stuff. Forget rebounding. Make 6 threes. Let's show some progress here and see them make one more 3-pointer than they did against Baylor and the University of Illinois, Fighting Illini. We're also not allowed to mention that there are 8 SEC teams ranked, and Arkansas is not among them. They were 2 spots outside of the poll, which, if you're a loser, would be 27. But we're not losers here. We're winners, so we don't say that.
Right.
They were receiving votes.
Texter, the 870, it's totally random. He likes the fact that our clock matches the one in his truck. Now,
we're synced up with the big clock.
I don't know how this could work, sir, but I think you can move the clock. So you can have all your clocks synced up with ours. Magic.
Well, hey, we all got to be known for something. So if we're known for being on time with you, we'll take that win any day we can get it. 870 text here. Miami must win game. They are awful. Okay. Yeah. Aaron went to the basketball game. Terrible.
Wow.
Ooh. Aaron. Kentucky, number 4 in the AP poll. We are so cooked, writes this texter. Aaron in Fayetteville again. What's up with Davis? I don't know.
Guys, listen. You're asking a lot of questions. These are not questions that the athletics department would like to answer.
No, we're not answering that. Just shut up and give us your money.
Right. Just smile. Smile and
shut
wave.
up and sign up for the collective. And giving us money, that'll fix all this.
That's right.
Please open your wallets. Otherwise, we'll have to take from you, and we don't want to do that.
All right, I need to yell at TQ now.
All right, it's time now for the
you better get this right.
Aaron says Illinois would have beat Arkansas would have beat Illinois if Muss was the coach. Wow.
Aaron, you're drunk. Go home.
Aaron, shut up and give us your money.
That's right.
All right. DQ's here with her check marks. Is this are we doing a championship weekend?
Well, I think we have to.
And playoff check marks, or is this it?
We can.
Okay. All right. So we're running out of check marks for 2024 is the point of this.
Yeah,
so
this
is one of the last ones. So here we go with DQ's college football check mark.
Okay. Was this the last week of the regular season?
Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I do have a repeat. So I'm
so
sorry.
You're going to make him spin off the planet over here.
Okay. My red is going to go to Mike Elko of Texas A&M. And here's why. Not because of how they lost to Texas or anything, but because Texas is going to be in the SEC championship, their very first year in the SEC. And I don't know why. I find that deeply upsetting. I don't know. That just bothers me.
Okay.
And
they could have done something about it, Texas A&M, and they did.
You're asking a team that believes they are a college football playoff contender every single year, yet hasn't done a damn thing in 60 years to stop Texas? You know what this is? This is a job for Marcus Freeman.
Well, A&M should hire him then.
Why?
okay,
Mm-hmm.
my yellow
Yeah.
is. I had to look his name up.
No, you didn't.
His name is Fran Brown.
Oh,
He
Syracuse.
coaches at Syracuse. He beat Miami.
He did.
Syracuse is 9-3, and they are not ranked.
No, they're not. They lost to Stanford.
Okay, but I feel like they should at least get a pity 25th.
I'm
or
sure they're in
something.
the ORVs.
I mean, so the rankings haven't come out for this week, have they?
Yeah, they have.
Okay.
I mean, not the CFP, but the writers' poll is on.
Okay, so see, that's not fair. They're 9-3.
They're
They
23rd this week in the writers' poll.
Okay.
So they're 9-3, and he's getting a yellow check
He's
mark.
getting a yellow. This is a yellow plus.
A yellow
I think
plus?
we discussed. This is a yellow, but a positive yellow.
Propaganda, yellow plus.
It's a yellow plus. And
Okay.
he's 9-3 with a loss to Stanford. By the way, Marcus Freeman beat Stanford 49-7.
I don't care.
Go on.
But good for Fran Brown. He's not getting my green, but I would give him my green if my green was not going to go to Sharon Moore of Michigan.
No!
Michigan.
No!
National champs of 2024. They didn't do much this year.
No, they didn't. They didn't go 11-1, did they? No.
But they beat Ohio State. Number 2.
He lost
Ohio
to Bielema.
They played like number 2, all right.
Yeah, they did.
I watched that game actually. It was fun. And I'm glad they won. It's a win for the little guy.
The little
You
guy?
know?
Michigan.
The little guy.
A guy who lost to Bielema by
He's
2
not
touchdowns.
even. He doesn't. Is he the coach who doesn't even have a contract?
No, he's hourly. Yeah.
He's an hourly employee. Hasn't done anything this
No,
season.
he hasn't done a thing.
And he goes and beats the rival.
You know who beat their rival this weekend? By
I don't
14?
care. I don't care.
No, I'm getting that. You are drunk with power.
I'm saying
This is an abuse of power.
I knew this was going to happen.
good for Michigan.
Because-
I'm glad they won, and I'm glad to give him a green.
After the Notre Dame game Saturday, DQ said, I have had my green check mark since before the Notre Dame game. I knew it was Michigan. The team he hates almost as much as USC is Michigan.
Almost.
So not only does Marcus Freeman not get a green check mark, it goes to a Michigan man.
Who went 6-6?
Hey.
He sucks.
Hey. He doesn't even have a contract. What do you want him to do?
Yeah, that's right, man.
I want him to get a contract. Be good enough to get one. He's not.
He's filling out a time card like everybody else. Punching that clock.
On the way home, he's on the little portal where he's got to put in his hour.
Yeah. They tell him to go home at 4 so that he's not getting overtime.
No, he's actually they actually have a clock at Michigan. That big green thing on the wall. You gotta hit the button.
You are drunk on power. Yes, you are.
Thanks. But yeah, good for him.
Oh man! All right, there you go. Marcus Freeman could win this playoff by 7,000 points,
and he
so
will.
He's not getting.
And he will. He will.
Davos Swinney was also a contender for red, but
I hate him too.
Ryan Day, right there.
Pretty
I
bad.
wanted to be positive on that game.
Oh, fine.
All right, thank you, DQ. Wound him up again.
I feel
Yes,
that DQ is
therapy
not,
words.
she is not taking this assignment seriously.
What do you
And
mean?
she is
I
doing
think
this.
she's taking very seriously.
I
She's
read-
doing this just to spite me now.
Yes, that
I
is
watch
true.
some of the games.
Mhm.
I read things every week about the games. How
So-
am I not taking it serious?
Both
Just
things-
because I don't pick your team.
Both things are true. She's taking it seriously and spiting you. These are two things that are separate but happening at the same time.
This is an abuse of power. That's what this is. I cannot believe. I can't believe this.
You are flabbergasted.
I am,
Well,
I am beyond flabbergasted.
You'll have to see when the
I am
playoffs come.
insulted that my head coach, who is 11-1, can't get a check mark.
Hey, if Notre Dame wins, will you plant a flag in here?
Yes.
Just be just about as effective.
No. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a life-size cutout of Marcus Freeman, and I'm gonna put it right in that window. That's what I'm gonna do.
I want you to plant a flag in here. I think it'd be better if you ran your flag up the stadium's flag pole. That would be more, stick-to-itiveness.
I'm gonna write. The title of my autobiography will be "I Cannot Win."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what a
You're
rough,
the victim.
What a rough life. Yeah. Your parents croak, you get $10 trillion in Nabisco stock. Yeah, you're really suffering.
I am offended, hurt, and offended.
You're being obtuse.
I am not being obtuse. You are being obtuse and obstinate. I can go more O words.
Obtuse. I knew we were headed for this.
I told her the first thing. Vote your conscience this week. Do the right thing.
She did.
Nah, she didn't. A guy who won 6 games, lost to Bielema.
But won his biggest game of the year.
Yeah, Marcus did too. Yeah. Beat his rival.
Lost
That's
the
not
second
their
game of the
biggest
Broke
game of the
Navy.
year.
Broke Army. Whooped USC.
Yeah, they did.
Won an SEC night game in places that are really hard to play.
Where'd they go?
A&M.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Kyle Field. That's right.
Not being fussy.
This is the drive home powered by Mr. Sparky.
I've had Carnivore
Ruscin,
starts
Zach.
laughing before she even starts giving them out.
I'm telling you, Saturday, you were campaigning again for Marcus Freeman on our text. And she said, I picked the green check mark before the Notre Dame game.
You need to reconsider.
I knew it was Michigan, and I knew we were going to
I
have
was
an
sitting there
issue.
watching the Michigan game, and as soon as they won, I looked up who was the head coach, and I screenshotted it so I would remember, and I had my green.
You could have given a red check mark to the Ohio State Police for pepper spraying.
Marcus.
I don't agree with pepper spraying the players.
Okay.
Sharon
think
Moore's
they-
team started a riot.
I don't think they should.
Marcus Freeman's team shook hands and walked off the
they left,
field.
like
and then they
men.
left. That's what you do.
Pete in Springdale's on the phone here. Yes, Pete.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. How we doing?
What's up? Good.
Good. Wanted to follow up the gentleman from Columbia's call and speak to the Razorbacks weekend in Missouri. I had a unique perspective. Got to be at the T-Mobile Center with my Illini alumni brother to watch that route. a great time. And then Saturday, watched the football game with my Mizzou alum dad. And let me tell you guys, this is tough. It is sad, man. It is sad. And what's sad is seeing it from their perspective of what is it with you guys being on this high horse that you're too good to play us, too good to have a rivalry with us. And from my perspective, I don't get it either, man. I'm sitting here in Fayetteville and don't understand every single person I'm talking to. Too good for the dang thing. And I'm over it. I cannot deal with it anymore. It's driving me absolutely insane. It's loser mentality. It's loser talk. And until the whole fan base gets over it, we're going to be stuck in the same situation. We're Arkansas. We're pretty good. We ain't great. And if we think we're going to be the freaking Alabama and everybody on the top of the food chain, we're not going to ever get there. We're going to sit at the bottom and not even have a chance to be in the middle, and compete once every 5 years. I'm fed up with it. Thanks, guys. See ya.
Thank you, Pete. Wow, you were very passionate there, Pete, with your phone call.
I feel, Pete, I can talk to Pete. He's one of us here in Springdale. Pete, homie, hop over with me to the playoffs. To experience winning for a change. It's changed Lurch's life. He was listening to his dad.
He wants to work there now.
Lurch. Yeah, he does. Lurch, and he was on the phone with his dad, who was watching the Arkansas-Missouri game. And his dad was miserable. Meanwhile, Jeremiah Love's running up and down the field, and Lurch is happy as can be. It's a whole different world over here.
Until the playoffs.
We're getting Miami in the cold and snow. It's going to be 25.
Or you might get Arizona State in
Even better. Bring on Alabama. I don't care. In our place, 25 degrees.
They are putting Alabama in this thing. It's going to be hilarious.
No doubt.
It's going to be hilarious. The Drive Home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. How do you know which lawyer to choose? They all say basically the same stuff, but you need to choose someone who has over a decade of experience in injury claims and lawsuits, someone who used to defend the insurance companies but switched from the dark side. Jackie Mock and Mock Legal Solutions. Use her experience and insider knowledge of the insurance industry to get you the money you deserve. MockLegalSolutions.com. Real advice, reasonable price. MockLegalSolutions.com. All right, we'll continue here momentarily. And we have breaking news from the Social Birdie Pick Contest.
No, we don't.
You're not going to believe what happened.
No, we don't. I don't.
You're not going to believe what happened here.
It's being appealed.
Stay with us.
It's Monday, December 2nd. Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday weekend. I'm Brandon Evans, getting you back on track with this 4029 News live, local, late-breaking update. Tomorrow is runoff election day in Arkansas with a handful of races happening across our area. To find out which ones impact you, if you're eligible to vote, and where to do that Tuesday, go to 4029tv.com or our free mobile app. You'll also find more there about our 4029 in Arkansas CW Toy Drive. It's happening this Friday. But first, this evening at 5:30, officials in Fort Smith will flip the switch on this year's Christmas lights display at Creekmore Park. Our Jacob Murphy has that and important info about LIHEAP. That's the program that helps qualifying families in our area pay those high heating bills in the winter. Registration begins January 6th. For all those stories, plus your Get Ready weather forecast and Hog Wild Sports Report, join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Oh, man.
Coach, are you okay in there?
Just flushed my keys down the toilet. Now I can't get in my car or house. What am I going to do?
Coach, I've been telling you, call Papa Lock. They'll get you a new set of keys and have you back on the road in no time.
Thanks, DQ. I'm calling Papa Lock right now.
Now what?
I can't find my phone.
Aw, Coach.
I'm going in.
Papa Lock. Your keys, your car, your house, your sanity. Call 479-444-9900.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. As a bank, they know the biggest asset is the community they serve. Sterling Bank values its role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make the community stronger each day. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
What time is it, Northwest Arkansas?
It's time you knew that since 1956, Swift's Jewelry in beautiful downtown Fayetteville has been the go-to place for expert in-house watch repair and restoration. Whether you need a simple battery or crystal replacement, band adjustment, or your grandfather's old pocket watch ticking again, our expert watchmaker has decades of experience meticulously making sure your precious timepieces are running correctly. Come visit us in Fayetteville next to Hugo's. We're Swift's Jewelry, your personal jeweler since 1956.
All rise.
Hey, sports fans, whether you're tailgating or cheering from the stands, life can throw you some unexpected challenges. That's where Jeff Watson at the Watson Law Firm comes in. Since 1982, Watson Law Firm has been the trusted partner for all of your legal needs right here in Northwest Arkansas. From personal injury to family law, their experienced team has got your back. Don't let a legal issue sideline you. Call Jeff Watson, 479-750-7717, or visit watsonlawfirmpa.com. Protecting your rights one game at a time. Watson Law Firm, where experience meets dedication. Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at precisiondoornwa.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Stick around after the sun sets. Twin Peaks is open really late. Wind down with bourbon and late-night bites.
For over 45 years, Tanksley's Body Shop has been the trusted name in Northwest Arkansas for all your auto collision repair needs. Whether it's a minor dent or a major collision, Tanksley's skilled technicians will get your vehicle looking like new again. John, Mitch, and Arlene understand how important it is to get you back on the road quickly and safely. Visit them today in Springdale and see why generations of families have trusted Tanksley's for nearly half a century. Tanksley's Body Shop. We meet the nicest people by accident.
Vici Aesthetics and Wellness can get you on the track to kickstart your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. They offer a detailed program to all of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma with in-office or telemedicine visits available. Mention this ad on ESPN and get 10% off your first package. Get started on the #1 prescription choice by medical providers for safe and effective weight loss while also reducing cardiovascular risk factors. Call or text Vici Aesthetics and Wellness today at 479-343-8424. 479-343-8424.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
We are here on ESPN Arkansas. And the Hit That Line Now app, 866-285-4005. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
I let someone cheat on me.
All right, I've had a couple minutes to think about this.
Okay, all right.
One,
yes,
you're being difficult. That's what this is, and we're going to work on that.
Thank you.
You're wrong, but we're gonna work on this. Two,
okay.
Your brother-in-law just texted me.
Yeah.
Your 3-year-old nephew is apparently he doesn't like me arguing with DQ, so he's calling me a moose. What's that about?
An obstinate moose?
Yeah. All right. Now, here's the thing. The plural of moose is meese. We all know that,
Is
right?
it?
Yeah, it's goose, geese, moose, meese.
Oh, okay.
That's how it works.
Goose geese.
Yeah, goose, geese, moose, meese. That's what it is. Plural of moose is meese.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We have had a texter a moment ago bring it to my attention that the leader of the Social Birdie Pick'em contest currently is me.
Who is this listener that brought this to your attention?
I don't know. I have a 1-point lead over Kevin in Prairie Grove and the Cookie Monster. I have 32 games above 500 picking these games.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
If I had just bet these picks, I wouldn't need to do this every day. I could just quit.
Trey calls me Sunday and he goes, "Hey, I got to tell you something." I'm like,
Trey is 7th, by the way.
And I said to him, "Look, if it has anything to do with what I think you're about to tell me, I don't want to hear it." He goes, "Well, I'll talk to you Friday."
We have done many a March Madness contest here, and I have never won.
No.
And the plan here was, well, the guys will be in it, but they won't win. DQ will be in it, but she won't win. We now have to prepare for the contingency. What if I win? What do we do with the prize? Can I have it?
No, you're ineligible. No, you cannot.
Does no one win?
No, well, no, the top non-showrunner makes it.
I think the penalty to the audience for not being better than me at picking games is none of you should win. There will be no prize. It will roll over to next season. It's a progressive jackpot. It'll roll over to 2025.
I told them, I'm like, we can't lie to him because he won't check it. But this is where we are.
Number one. And in fact, Corey brings up the regular season is over. I did win the regular season pick contest. We're getting a banner. Oh, where's the toilet paper? We're getting a banner put in here. 24.
Can I put the wrong year on it? So it matches the
23. We'll put
the 23.
I have won. I have won the regular season crown. Thank you very much. So we are having more picks this weekend?
It would appear that way.
Okay. Well, I'll just have to keep going then. Guess I'll just have to do it again. Yeah, boy, we got no, that's last week. No, there are no more weeks on this thing. I won.
No, we're going to put extra weeks until somebody else wins.
Hey!
I don't want to be here anymore.
I won.
I don't want to.
This is not supposed to happen. There was not a contingency for this. Can I go plant a flag at the Social Birdie? Wow.
Okay, so Trey just texted me. I have initiated a fraud alert on this. We are going to
what is the Citibank.
We're gonna recount everything, and we're gonna find some of the missing votes and all the things that we do. Yeah,
okay,
somebody is going to
stop the steal.
Yeah.
Stop the steal. I won. Quit counting. I won. Stop the steal. Folks, you know who won. I won. So if they steal it from...
That's your claim.
You know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to get together, have a little gathering, knock some stuff over, just like we used to. We'll do it. I won. We know I won.
Wait a minute. Nate in Fayetteville is correct. The regular season is not over. Army-Navy is this weekend.
Next weekend.
Okay. So you haven't won anything.
I'll just win that one then.
Okay.
Worst case, a 3-way tie for first. Well, worst case for all of you is I win. Best case for you is a 3-way tie for first.
Well, I've just gotten the go-ahead. The audit is currently going on.
Okay,
so
all right.
Good. We'll see.
So, you go find your votes. All right, fine.
I'm going to find, I promise you, I'm going to find some votes.
Go find your votes. Go find your, dimpled chads or whatever on the ballots. That's fine.
Dimpled chads?
Yeah, hanging chads.
Hanging chads? Is that like hanging chad's cousin?
Yeah.
Dimpled chad?
Well, that's when it was like bubbled, but it didn't punch all the way through the paperboard. That was a dimpled chad. The hanging chad was going to just hung there on the card.
I don't want to quote Lieutenant Eckhart, but where are you spending your nights? What are you doing?
There you go. This is a great year. I won the pick contest. Notre Dame wins the national title. There's going to be a lot of happiness around here.
When you say it's been a great year, the first thing you have to lead off with is your wedding.
Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, and I got married again.
Oh yeah, that too. And you always that goes first.
I got married. I win.
You don't go. I'm winning the picking contest. Notre Dame won 11 games. And oh yeah, I got married. Bad.
Big year 24 for me. There you go. Very good.
Huh.
All right. Abner wants me to make predictions all the time, like Karnak or something.
Well, that's what the Wall of Promises is for.
That's right.
Hey, do we get to knock any of those out?
All right, let me look at this. No, Eli's still there.
Yeah.
UConn, no, we haven't done that one yet. Trey said Ohio State loses in the first round of the CFP. That could be.
That could happen. Yeah, that could happen.
I have the SEC not winning the CFP. I have Sam never going to the CFP.
Mm-hmm.
This is the risky one here. Dion and Shador going to Dallas. Belichick going to the Giants, and Gruden coaching in 2025. That's going to be a tough one because that's three things that have to all line up. So that's tough. Right.
Yeah, Corey's right. Wait, Ruscin just included Notre Dame in his big year. You're converted.
I would say a big year for the show is what I was saying. Big year for the show.
That's not the way it came out.
Big year for the show.
I got you, Lurch, and Ty all in the same year in like a span of like 4 weeks.
Yeah,
it's good. It's good. It's good.
Right. Yes. Rusconi.
No,
there you go.
Don't encourage him, please.
Sis boom ba. Describe the sound of a sheep exploding.
It's still a funny bit.
Written by the great Pat McCormick, that joke.
It's great.
I love it. The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. Okay, I will finish gloating now. It's very unbecoming to congratulate yourself on accomplishments. I mean, this isn't the Robert from Nashville show, so I mean we got to keep it moving here.
Jamie and Van Buren wants to know where Chad Morris is. He's at Texas State. Do they need any more fans? No, but like Tommy Kraft, you can follow him on Twitter.
Listen, we have had so many Texas State references today. It's
really alarming. There's a lot.
People are hurt. People are seriously hurt. What league are they
now,
in?
Bailey points out cheating runs in your family. Your dad uses his foot wedge liberally, and now your voting system? Yeah.
Where is Texas State?
Nacogdoches.
No. What league? I'm sorry. I asked the question
I think
poorly.
they're in Coosa.
They're not in Coosa.
Then they're in the... They might be in the Fun Belt.
Oh, they are in the Fun Belt. They went... Oh, boy. They went 7-5.
Yeah, they did. But what'd they go last year? Because they went to a bowl game last year and I think beat Rice, if I remember correctly.
Oh, Rice wasn't in a bowl game.
Yeah, I think they were. I think they were.
All right.
Oh, they were.
Hold on. Now I got to...
Uh-huh. No, I think I'm right on this. So if Chadwick... they were like 9-3 last year during the regular season, something like that. And there were like big hopes, and then they hired Chad.
They went 8-5 last year.
And did they beat Rice in a bowl game?
Oh, they did beat Rice.
You.
The first responder bowl.
They're in San Marcos, excuse me, not Nacogdoches.
And they didn't they back up the truck and keep G.J. Kinney?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Some people wanted Arkansas to hire G.J. Kinney. I only want him if Chad Morris is the wide receiver coach, because clearly that's the magic elixir.
That is what's working. Yeah.
You know, last year they go 8-5. This year 7-5. Or the bowl game they could be 8-5 again if they get to the another bowl win. Look at them go. Look at them.
They went backwards.
Well, they're the same.
No, they went 7-5 last year, or 8-5 last year.
Yeah, they won the bowl game, so they got to 8-5. There's the same spot.
I don't recognize your math. I like my math better because it makes my story better.
If they go 8-5 again, is that not progress? Should they fire G.J. Kinney?
Well, does this does this officially break the Morris curse?
Maybe it does.
See, that's the part I don't like.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't like that.
No, right. Sean is disappointed I jumped him in the standings. You know, these things happen, Sean. You know, it's a lot of genius packed into this.
Again, Sean, I've called for a full congressional review
go ahead.
Of this.
Go count your votes.
I know the person that I'm going to get Ty in. He's going to enter late.
Oh, God, yeah. Like that day Ty was counting votes on a legal pad for who the favorite show was around here. What a crock. What a crock. All right. 11 minutes after the hour here. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Spacky.
That's right.
Right.
Spacky. Yes, exactly.
Have we covered it all?
I think we pretty much have covered it all. I have an important. You have to leave here in 20 minutes, so I have an important scientific breakthrough I wanted to share with you.
Science.
That's right, science.
Okay.
Yes, an important scientific breakthrough. They have reportedly cured the earworm. You know that when you get a song and you just can't get rid of it. There is on YouTube an earworm eraser.
Go on.
And a lot of people in the comments says it has worked for them. It's a 40-second audio track.
Uh-huh.
And listening to it gets the song, whatever it is, out of your head.
I see.
Yeah.
Can I jam a song in your head?
Oh, I like this song.
Okay. All right, let's
I'm thinking more like It's a Small World or...
Oh, you'll be singing this.
Oh, yeah.
Cool in the Gang. Get down on it.
What you gonna do?
I love this song. Maybe make it right here.
Well, I mean, you hear that Mariah Carey Christmas song, and you're like stuck on it, you know what I mean? Well, you got to try this earworm eraser.
DQ, I want you to try that.
They say it constantly changes tempos, time signatures, and musical styles, so it won't become another earworm to replace the one you're trying to get rid of.
You know what I found to be effective? Alcohol. That will get rid of the earworm.
Just kill those cells. That's right. It's also effective too. I'm not saying that's not effective.
Yeah, no, it's highly effective.
It's also a non-alcoholic way.
Right.
Are we buying this? Do we think that there's a cure for earworms?
I don't think so.
All right. I get those things stuck in my head usually in the middle of the night. I may have to try this.
Here's somebody wanting to get the Pittman song stuck in their head. Okay.
Oh, man. That is a classic, isn't it? Yeah. The show is live, another 7 and 5. Only 6 and 6.
Gilligan, he has ringworm. Do they have a cure for that?
You might want to consult with your local physician on that. Cream for that.
Here we go. I knew I'd get one. House Attorney is texting. The plural of moose is also moose, just like the plural of deer is deer. No.
Got him.
Goose, geese. It's the same word. Goose, geese, moose, meese.
You got him.
Yeah, absolutely got him. I got him. I reeled him in. I knew I'd get somebody. A little upsetting that I got an attorney, but no, it's
not shocking, but not surprising.
Yeah, shocked, but not.
He could have gone to that law school in the Virgin Islands like Saul Goodman did. I mean, we don't know.
Right.
We don't know his credentials.
The plural of
he didn't go to Harvard Law.
I've been saying meese for years. Years. And now you will too. Yeah, the gooses and the mooses. See, there you go.
Gooses and the mooses. Right. And the mises. Okay. Well, there you have it, everybody. Wow. All right. See what else is going on here in the world. But yeah, they think they can cure this thing. That's
you think you
pretty
can
good.
Get this out of your head?
There she was,
just a walking
down diddy,
singing diddy.
I always picture Bill Murray in Stripes. Good luck. I wish you all
diddy dum diddy
do.
Well, I was I could have used this a few days ago because they were doing this show, and they played "It's a Small World."
Ah, yes.
And they apparently have a new verse that one of the guys wrote before he died. One of the Sherman brothers, and so they debuted this new verse to "It's a Small World." And so, of course, all weekend you're trying not to you stop yourself before you get too far into it. So I could have used the earworm thing a few days ago. I'm cured now, but I mean that's.
Here's a good question. Mouse is mice. Wouldn't moose also be mice? Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me. The moose and the moosin'. The boxing. Big yellow one's the sun.
Jamie gets the Pole song stuck in his head.
Ah, yes. Daily. Which one? That's the which one? The Poles. Yeah, that one. That is incredibly catchy.
Abner has submitted a Carnac for our Hanging Chad. What is the Texas State AD thinking about right now? Hanging Chad. Very good, Abner. You see the.
That's funny.
For you young people, the Carnac bit was he knew the answer before he read the question, so that's how the whole thing worked here. It was a ripoff of a bit Steve Allen did in the 50s called The Answer Man. But there you go.
That's the same thing. But he wore the Swami outfit, and that's what
That's right.
Made it his own.
Sullivan.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Spouse would be Spice. Yes.
Yes.
So you guys are getting the hang of this now. Good.
Yes.
You invent a whole new language, just like the kids.
Yeah. And then the other great thing was when the Karnak joke would bomb, he had some savers that would like he had a few lines there on the desk,
I'm sure he had some lines on the desk.
Made may a deranged camel spit on your sister or something like that we always have. They were anyway. It's
1,000 sand fleas infest your private areas. Yeah, things like that. Yeah.
May a drunk elk go running in your shorts, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, something like a
Saber.
drunk elk.
I don't know.
Elk? Elf? Maybe. Elk? No.
I hold in my hand the last envelope. That's a good bit. Okay. Let's.
JT, we have an update. His wife apparently needs an MRI. So as he says, the wife won't be home until 7:30. He doesn't have to watch the movie tonight.
You know what that means, JT, right?
Yeah. It also means the deal is not happening. Man, you're just gonna be out there heating. Oh, brother.
You do know what else that means, JT, right? The this voids the deal.
Hello there, ma'am. It's like you could use a hand.
Oh, it's over now. It's over.
What?
Oh boy.
What? I know you hate that joke.
You're right.
It's still funny though.
Hello, ma'am.
It's not happening, JT.
Yeah.
Too sexy for my not happening.
Too sexy for my love. You're on your own tonight, buddy boy. You can tell he's been married, but at least I don't have to watch the movie. Well, yeah. I guess maybe it's a fair trade.
Whatever happened to Right Said Fred? Where did he go?
Oh, he's counting that Right Said Fred, I'm too sexy money.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
Too bad.
That song sucked.
Where'd that guy go?
Song sucked.
You had to play that
Were
one?
they British?
I don't know. It was that bald guy.
Yeah, yes.
Remember he was walking down the sidewalk and those women ripped his shirt off?
I can't tell you the number of times that's happened to me.
Happens all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
He's a model. You know what I mean? You know what would be funny? If they revealed that Right Said Fred didn't sing, nobody would care. Like, oh, yeah, we figured that. Milli Vanilli, though, it's a big national controversy.
Well, it was because they got the
Grammy, too.
They got the Grammy. Right Said Fred was never a threat.
So they were
to get a Grammy.
He wasn't even invited to the Grammys.
No,
as a viewer,
it's like a seat warmer. That's right. What's the B-side of "I'm Too Sexy"?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm not so sexy.
My God, they're still working.
Well, good for them.
Who knew?
Maybe they'll come to a casino near us one of these days. Check them out.
They had eight singles that charted. 4 of them had the word "sexy" in it.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I think they found their thing.
You find your groove. You
just keep going, man.
I think when there are bands like that and they're still performing and they only have like one hit song, I think in their concerts they should be required to play that song twice.
Open and close.
Open and close.
And they got to be different versions.
One more time.
Yeah.
I think that they should play the song twice.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
BE, thank you for the information. Didn't need to know that. Didn't need to know, man. Did not need to know what
people like to share. I don't know why.
I guess we're in the trust tree again. I don't need to know that he lost that to Right Said Fred.
Yeah.
These are not things I need to know.
Very tender moment.
Yeah, leave a tender moment alone. Who sang that? Oh, it's Billy Joel.
Oh, Billy Joel. Yeah, he's good.
Oh,
William Joel.
Jeff says his head would explode if he has to listen to "Who Let the Dogs Out."
Oh, Baja Men.
What's wrong with them?
Yeah, that's an earworm right there. Who let the dogs out?
Jeff, today is your lucky day.
Oh.
We do not have it.
Oh, Jeff. Man, all that deleting paid off. All right.
You know, you want to talk about earworms?
I swear we played it once.
I'm sure we did. We yesterday, I'm sitting there and I'm watching a basketball game, and I hear. Hang on a second. Let me pull this up because God, what is going on?
Round ball rock.
No. No, I'm sitting there and I think it was like I was just flipping around, like watching an NBA game, whatever. And they start playing, like as somebody's bringing up the floor, they start bringing the ball up the floor. They start playing the song, and like for an hour, I'm singing this.
Oh, New Shoes.
And I'm like, what is that song? What is it? I know this song. I know all the words.
Yeah.
And then it hit me. DQ, you ever hear this? Oh, this was the couple skate song.
Baby.
85?
I can't wait.
No?
What a song.
Oh, this is a classic.
New Shoes.
Oh my God!
N-U-S-H-O-O-Z.
Yeah. But they play that.
Yeah. I've seen it.
And I'm like, I know that song. And that was it.
It's a good one.
Yeah, good luck not getting that out of here. DQ, you've never heard that?
Was it in Stranger Things?
Yes.
Okay, then yes.
Yeah, she's heard it.
It's upsetting that you've
What's
heard
going
it.
on with Stranger Things?
What about
Is that ever coming
Yeah,
back? When
this
is
summer.
it? Oh, good Lord.
It's either going to be this summer or this fall.
A long time.
Kid and I just finished season 3.
Oh.
So we're slowly working our way towards the summer. Plus, we got new Star Wars out tonight. Very excited. It's a bridge. Something to do. What?
It looks really bad.
I know it does. And
when are we going to give up on these
We've
things?
exhausted literally every idea they've had. Now we're down to kids fighting crime.
Let's go back to exploring the Wookiee family. Let's go back to Lumpy. And
we tried that. It was called the Christmas special, and they don't speak. It's kind of the Wookiees are ancillary characters. What I want is I want a 7-part episode on why the stormtroopers suck so bad.
No.
I mean, they're the Washington Generals of militia groups.
Do you there is a draft of the script of the first Star Wars where Han is married to a Wookiee. You know that?
No, I didn't. You can't call Leia a Wookiee.
No. Not. That's what.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. See, I'm learning stuff here. I'm listening to this book on the holiday special and how terrible it was.
Oh God, it's awful. The B. Arthur Cantina scene. That's right. That's all you have to tell me, and I'm out.
So on the second day, they're recording the B. Arthur Cantina scene.
Think about that sentence.
They have no air conditioning in the studio because they can't run it because it messes up the sound. And it's 100 degrees in there. And they have these 12 extras in like alien costumes with no way to breathe. So they will start like a take with B. Arthur singing along with the track, and two of them will fall over.
Why is B. Arthur singing?
I don't, because it's the 70s, man. I don't know. So she'll start singing, and like 2 of the aliens will fall over. So they have to cut and get them out of there and give them some air or something. And then they start again. And
2 more aliens fall down. Why couldn't you just? I don't know.
It was
you can buy the band. That in the Cantina scene, they have their entire album is on iTunes. You can buy it. Did I? Yes.
I would do that. Dead Eye? Oh,
I forget what the name of the band is, but I've purchased that album.
All right.
I have the whole thing.
Oh, there you go.
I have the greatest hits double album.
Okay. It's a double album.
Don't look at me like
Is
that.
it the Cantina Band Comes Alive?
No,
it's not that. Do you feel like we do? I mean, that's kind of alien. The talk box or whatever. All right.
It's ringing in my ear.
What a great record, man.
DQ, that's what you need to listen
Frampton
to.
Comes Alive. Yeah, I think you may like Peter Frampton.
Yeah,
you like Dylan and that stuff.
Frampton Comes Alive is a really good album.
Yeah, you may like Peter Frampton. All right, we'll be back here with more. The Drive Home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. And the Lindbergh team is at it again. Tara Lindbergh's team can attract hundreds of buyers looking for a home just like yours. Don't leave any money on the table when it comes to selling your home. Tara and her team will work hard, and they will get you the most money possible. You start at lindberghteam.com, and you click on Home Estimate. That's where you're going to find out in seconds what your home is worth from the experts at the Lindbergh team. Nobody does it better. They're number one in Arkansas, according to the Wall Street Journal. They have sold over $1 billion in real estate. They're the agents I would trust if I was selling my home. And Tara's team can get you the cash offer in 72 hours, or you can use Tara's high-octane marketing and sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking price. So find out all about it at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD. LimbirdTeam.com. LimbirdTeam.com. The team with the most 5-star reviews. Over 1,000 of them now. Check them out. Go to Google and type in Limbird Real Estate Group. LimbirdTeam.com. Tara Limbird, Limbird Real Estate Group.
This is Ruscin and Zach
I know,
on
Faye.
ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball, NHL to UFC. Head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use the promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot.
It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill.
So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Conneray Drive in Queen, Arkansas.
Swark Liquor, we promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
On ESPN Arkansas, download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab.
Maybe your motorcycle? Come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Hi, I'm Truett Tollett from WT Equipment. We've got the best deals of the year on all model year 2023 and select 2024 Workmaster and Boomer compact tractors. Right now, you can choose 0% financing for up to 72 months or take up to $8,500 in cash back. Or for a limited time, get a free loader with your purchase. Harvest the best deals of the year during Value Bonanza at WT Equipment in Springdale and at our 7 other locations. Offers end December 31st. For commercial use only, subject to credit approval and CNH Industrial Capital LLC. End of terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
Pinnacle Groves is a transitional senior living community, including independent living cottages, independent living apartments, assisted living, and memory care services for residents requiring clinical support. This variety of accommodations ensures that residents can find the right fit for their needs while enjoying a vibrant community. Pinnacle Groves is located at 5520 West Northgate Road, Rogers. Contact Elena or Scott at 479-662-8183 or tour today.
This holiday season, make your meals stress-free with Richard's Country Meat Market. From prime rib to pork crown roast, beef tenderloin, fresh fish, and more, Richard's has the best meats for your holiday feast. Plus, don't forget the sides, deli trays, and homemade desserts like pies, cookies, and banana pudding, just like Grandma's. For ultimate convenience, order Richard's complete meals with curbside pickup. Call 479-443-0000. Visit Richard's at 3042 North Market Avenue in Fayetteville or online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com. Richard's Country Meat Market, where your holiday meals begin.
Everyone, hope you're having a marvelous Monday so far. It is a chilly one, so hopefully you got the layers ready and the sunglasses. We got plenty of sunshine out there, but it is going to be staying on the cool side throughout the day today. We'll only be in the low 40s by lunchtime before topping out in the mid 40s to low 50s across the area. Overnight tonight, once that sun sets and goes down, those temperatures are going down with it. We'll walk out the door to the teens in the mid 20s for your Tuesday. With your Get Ready Weather, I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Have a great day.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
We're back here at 26 minutes till 6 o'clock here on ESPN Arkansas. And the Hit That Line Now app. Let's get to the phones here and talk to Joe in Avoca. Hi, Joe. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad I'm still alive. And
so are we.
I'll tell you what, I'm on pins and needles just waiting for Sam Pittman to come back next year.
Oh, yeah?
Man. Oh, yeah. And hopefully Taylon Green comes back. I can't wait to see him out there swinging the ball like a T-bone steak through a tires. Did you see the way he's holding the ball?
Yeah.
In that first quarter? What is that? It's like, come and take it from me. Please.
No.
And then, oh, well. I'm just glad everybody's all right from Thanksgiving because that's a bad holiday. Back in the days, every holiday they'd have a thing on the news about how many people got killed in traffic accidents. And it was not good, but anyway. Yes, Mr. Sir. Pittman? Mm-hmm. And Hunter Yurachek, I can't wait for you boys to come back next year. And I hope Notre Dame stomps a mud hole in them. I hope they lose by 1,000 every damn game. But anyway, and as far as they ain't concerned with the students, like I told you, when I first started there in 1976, it was $200 a semester. That's for all the hours you wanted. Now, I don't know what they charge now, but whatever they are, they're not a educational place. They're just a place full of idiots that should have been fired and escorted out. Okay. Thank you, and I'll sign off.
All right. Thank you, Joe. Good to hear from you. This just happened during the break. On3 is reporting Malachi Singleton is entering the portal. He'll have 3 years of eligibility remaining. That is according to On3. Or it's a fake tweet and we're all, getting got here. Not really sure. But that's an indication that they are sticking with Soylent Green, as Wally in Bentonville calls him. So that is, they're going to try and do this whole thing again and sell it to you as being different next time. And you know what? People will buy it. That's the thing that they know. And that's why they're doing it, because people will buy it. People will buy it. So, good luck to you, man. No. That is, try and verify this as best we can, but it looks like that's something that may be happening as the portal opens up officially next Monday. I hate when we do this newsy stuff. It gets so boring around here. So boring. Some other stuff going on here. Missouri had a offensive tackle decommit. Arkansas had a guy decommit and go with Memphis. So there you go. A lot of moving parts here. Lots of things going on. John wants me to talk about basketball tomorrow night. I'd like to see them beat a Power 4 team at some point before I die. That's what I would like to see tomorrow night. Miami. This is one of the this on the surface seems like it's a manageable situation, even though you're going on the road. Miami tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central, 5:30 for the radio pregame broadcast here on ESPN Arkansas. Miami is 3-4 this season. So not what they are. They've lost their last 4. They lost to Drake, Oklahoma State, VCU, and Charleston Southern. They beat Fairleigh Dickinson, Binghamton, and Coppin State this season. So this should be one that Arkansas should be able to just outclass these people, but you never know. This is not a Miami team of a few years ago. It doesn't seem like. No. Anyway, there's some of the updates for you here on Ruscin and Zach as we continue here. You have Malachi Singleton entering the portal, looks like. Again, on 3 reporting this. And no one yet has said anything to the contrary. That's tells you the direction they're going. They're going to try and repackage this whole thing. It's like when the Brady Bunch ran out of steam and they just added Cousin Oliver. They're not even adding a Cousin Oliver for this thing. It's just going to keep going over and over again. And people are dumb enough to buy it that it's going to work next time. Okay. Wish you well. DQ is here with the poll questions. So, DQ, what do you have?
Okay, your poll questions. Have you ever finished a jar of Vaseline? 85% said no. If you didn't have to, would you put up with your own nonsense? 68% said no. Is Elf on the Shelf the worst new holiday tradition? 77% of people said yes, it is. And who had the worst weekend? 56% of voters said Ryan Day. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
All right. Thank you, DQ. We'll be back. And DQ and I will tell you what we learned here on this busy Monday on Ruscin and Zach. Stay with us 19 minutes until 6 o'clock.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
How do you think the recruit's going to feel if there's a radio show that's just slamming our program?
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
A blockbuster, earth-quaking type of news story.
Sean Calipari to Arkansas.
Arkansas has landed themselves, the biggest brand coach in all of college athletics.
I think Cal will win at Arkansas.
They are more or less the center of the college basketball world. That's a top 10 team under John Calipari.
Listen to every Razorback basketball game right here, only on ESPN 99.5.
What a move by Big D!
Robert and Victoria wanted to sell their property in Bella Vista. They turned to the Limbird Real Estate Group. From the moment they met with the Limbird team, Robert and Victoria knew they were in good hands. The team listened carefully to their needs and goals, and they developed a plan to sell the land quickly and efficiently. Over the next few weeks, Limbird Real Estate Group worked tirelessly to market the property and generate interest from potential buyers. They leveraged their extensive network of contacts and used innovative marketing strategies to get the word out about the land. Before they knew it, Robert and Victoria had multiple offers on the table. The team at Limbird helped them evaluate each offer and ultimately chose the one that was best for them. Robert and Victoria were not only satisfied with the results, but also impressed with how Limbird handled the entire process. They've been through the real estate process before, but this was by far the smoothest and most efficient experience they've ever had. Find out more about it at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Are you going to start the new year dealing with the same old joint pain, losing sleep, not able to take walks or do what you love because of your knees or hips? Don't do it. Take action now to get the pain relief you deserve for 2025. Call QC Kinetics now. Say goodbye to shoulder and back pain. QC Kinetics local medical professionals are waiting for you. Their advanced protocols in regenerative medicine have helped tens of thousands of people. QC Kinetics uses the healing properties of your own body to attack the root cause of your pain, revitalizing your joints so you can move again. This is the future of medicine. If you've been told surgery is your best or maybe only option, you deserve a second opinion. Find out if all-natural regenerative medicine is right for you. Call QC Kinetics. The consultation is free, and you can use HSA and FSA dollars. Hey, get started now. Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234. That's QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234.
Gentry Public Schools is proud to celebrate champions on and off the field. From their state champion esports and state champion bowling team to their national champion powerlifters and regional champion and state semifinalist softball team, Gentry Athletics is leading the way. And that's not all. All of their competitive sports programs and top-tier facilities provide the perfect environment for success. Be a part of something great at Gentry. Visit their website, follow them on social media, and download their app to stay connected with the action. Gentry Public Schools, where champions are made.
Time to join the smarter guys at Stiff Plumbing and HVAC.
When a furnace has broken down again, homeowners may have a feeling it's time to replace it.
We recommend Energy Star qualified furnaces. They're up to 97.3% efficient, and that will save you some serious money over the next decade.
Your new heating system from Stiff Plumbing and HVAC will come with a variable speed blower that adjusts for a constant flow of warm, quiet, comfortable air.
Call 751-9691 or online at SDITHplumbingandHVAC.com. Tune in next time to hear Zach say,
Call us. We're the original home of the 10-year parts and labor warranty.
10 years, no worries.
On the next episode of the Smarter Guys at Stiff Plumbing and HVAC.
David Lee is the founder of Mach 1 Financial Group, and this is what he says about integrity.
Integrity, as far as how it relates between the advisor and the client, has to do with making the best recommendation, not based off of, how much money the firm is going to make or how much an advisor is going to make, but what is going to be in this particular client's best interest based on their unique goals and objectives and risk tolerance.
Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC, is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. A copy of Mach 1's current written disclosure brochure is available through the SEC website and at disclosures.mach1fg.com.
At Liberty Defense Group Academy, they prepare you for life's most critical moments. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced shooter, instructors are here to guide you through firearm safety, self-defense, and tactical readiness. With their years of experience in law enforcement and military, safety is their mission and training is their passion. They offer an array of different courses for different goals and objectives, such as women's only Mama Bear course or level 1, 2, or 3 courses for varying levels of experience. Learn more and enroll at LDGTrainingAcademy.com. Prepare, defend, succeed with Liberty Defense Group Academy.
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Malachi Singleton entering the portal. We'll have much more on this tomorrow here over ESPN Arkansas. More reaction to you as the first big piece of bad news hits Razorback football in the off-season. Although, for some of you, the announcement that Pittman, Juracek, and Petrino are all staying was the first piece of bad news. But with the team, it's the first guy you didn't want to leave, honestly. I think the world of this guy and the talent and the way he went in and won that game. He did not shrink in that moment when everybody was against Tennessee, when the whole world was watching him. He led that drive. He scored the go-ahead touchdown in your first upset over a top 5 team at home in like 25 years. The quarterback that did that, he's out. He's leaving. There's no way to spin this as being positive because the guy staying behind is just a guy. He's just a guy. He's at best the 8th best quarterback in the SEC, and at worst he's last. And the way that he protects the football, sometimes he's closer to 16 than 8. So, again, more on this as tomorrow happens here on ESPN Arkansas. No Calipari show tonight on the radio because they are en route or in Florida already. And the game will be tomorrow. And no Pittman show until we find out more about the bowl and stuff coming up here, I guess, next weekend. We'll find all that out. Okay, DQ is here with her. What you learned today? DQ, what do you got?
Okay, I learned that James Cameron almost beat out Steven Spielberg to film Jurassic Park, or to direct it.
Oh, wow.
He lost the bid by just a few hours. But he said he would have made Jurassic Park R-rated.
Oh. Well, that wouldn't have done as well.
No, it wouldn't have.
Because R-rated movies don't do as well. At least back then. Maybe they do now. I don't know. I learned that there's only one person who has won an Olympic medal and the Nobel Prize. Philip Noel Baker from England. He won silver in the 1,500 meters in the 1920 Olympics and then went into politics and won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1959. One guy. Won them both. There you go. Here's a text. Cam Ball is coming back. That is true. Yes. That is happening. So there's some good news, I suppose. I don't know. Anyway, that's what we all learned today here on Ruscin and Zach. Monday Night Football tonight. Browns Broncos from Denver on ESPN TV. And there's no SEC basketball tonight because everybody's going to play in this challenge tonight or tomorrow night and on Wednesday as well. So no SEC basketball tonight. But Arkansas and Miami tomorrow night. Miami is a home dog against the Razorbacks on the Bet Saracen app for this matchup tomorrow in Coral Gables. Arkansas and Miami. Miami's catching 4 points at home against the Razorbacks on the Bet Saracen app right now. Denver -6 tonight on Monday Night Football. Cleveland getting 6. Myles Garrett playing? It's a tempting one. Anyway, that's all coming up here with college basketball kind of moving more towards the center during the week. On the weekend, of course, there is much more football stuff. The Grouch is out. A fan since 1966, his freshman year, and he is officially out, according to this text we got. So, sorry to hear that, Grouch. He's officially out. Second attorney, Joe and Avoca's call did not help recruiting. Well, that's also true. Tim, tell us how you really feel, Joe. Yeah, Joe really laid on the sarcasm there with his assessment of the Razorback football situation. Keeping Sam Pittman in 2025. In all seriousness, hopefully everything goes well with Sam's procedure tomorrow. Get that hip fixed. Be doing cartwheels again, hopefully, before you know it. So, never done a cartwheel. There's a poll question. You ever done a cartwheel?
Yeah, I can.
I can't do it.
I can land one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder how many people can.
I'll put it on the poll.
I guess we'll find out.
They're very easy.
Skeeter is a Mizzou fan, and he wants Talon Green. You know, Missouri needs a quarterback with Cook moving on. Out of eligibility. Mizzou wants him. All right. We'll make that deal. Do we get trades when there's revenue sharing? Is that how that works? Another thing I thought about, if you're sharing revenue, if the player's getting another fight next year, like with this flag planting deal, can you fine people? Like he was
like
fined.
Individuals?
Can the guys that started be fined like $10,000 each or something? Because that would be a very strong deterrent against acting like an idiot following a football game, as if they are going to come after your money. It works in the NFL. Just saying.
Where do the fines go in the NFL? Do they just stay with the team, or do they go to the opposing team whenever that
they go
applies?
The league has some sort of charitable fund that they go to with the league office, so they go to that.
Would the NCAA ever do that?
Be charitable? Probably not. No, I don't know. Yeah, that's now they some of these places like Michigan and Ohio State each got fined $100,000 as a school for
the
this
fight?
for the fight. But I mean, what's $100,000 to Ohio State and Michigan? It's like nothing. Like $5 to us. I mean, it's just they're like, okay, fine. They roll their eyes as they send the check on or whatever it is. All right. Well, that's about going to wrap up this hour of Ruscin and Zach. We've got much more thoughts on the Mizzou game and what's going on with Pittman and all that stuff coming up here in just a moment. So stick around for all that. 866-285-4005 is how you